Yeah. One time for the city. Yeah. Same aura as before. The smoke got blowing orange laws, meaning you pursue at your own cause. Last of a breed to do it how we was taught. Gods in the rafters covering you and yours. Gather round the world's most famous battlegrounds. Infamous enough where they havoc will do you proud. If you're not cut from it, it get harder to breathe it. In a concrete jungle with the garden is eating. Yeah, where one poster can hang you with a great speed. Where you can run up on whoever has an 8 seed. Or freeze up South Beach from off the line. Or 4-point plays in Easter overtimes. Let it bang. Serenade round of applauders. Center of attraction like a Hoya. Catch us with a dog in the fight for whoever should play the yard.
We are here. My bad. Had to step away for a quick second. But ladies and gentlemen, we are back for another play-by-play. New York Knicks versus the Orlando Magic. Battle of two of the Eastern Conference's best teams. Well, maybe not on paper, or maybe not by record right now, but definitely on paper. The Magic coming into this game 5-6, while your New York Knicks are 7-3 on a 5-game winning streak. But more importantly, a 7-game home win streak. And they look to continue that here tonight. It's your boy CK2K holding it down on the ones and twos here for yet another play-by-play. All 81. All 81 of them. We here. I know there's 82 games. I will not be here on Christmas. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. But ladies and gentlemen, we're here right now for Orlando versus New York. A lot to be told in this game. I don't know if you guys are watching the pregame. They were doing a lot of effort in trying to push the Magic narrative. What are they doing wrong? Will they still turn it around? Is it too early? And though I do agree with most of it, because, you know, Knicks fan aside, the Orlando Magic, the way constructed with Jamal Mosley as coach, with all the guys they got, they're on pace at the end of the season to still be an honorable team for the postseason. But they're not talking enough about my New York Knicks. I'm going to say, they're not talking enough about our New York Knicks, man. I'm going to be real with you. They had a lot to say about Paolo Banchero and what he's doing. And they're talking about Franz Wagner. Both guys having good starts this year, maybe more Franz than Paolo. But they're not talking about the New York Knicks. I heard Chuck, I say, and I quote, he said that there's nobody right now in the East that teams should fear. Interesting statement. Interesting statement. While the New York Knicks right now are above and beyond the most points they have scored in their careers, in the team's inception. Not only, I think that the most the Knicks have ever averaged per game was like 112 point something. Fact check me, my analytic nerds out there. And right now, the New York Knicks, I think currently right now we're at 117. And, you know, it's probably going to even out. We'll probably get closer to like 130. We're on pace to average the most points that we have ever scored. Mind you, the defense has been up and down. But to say that the Knicks do not bring fear to you, especially with the home streak we've got in the Garden, to me, is beyond hate. It is just not hate. It's beyond hate. It is just plain irresponsible is what it is. My New York Knicks are right now playing some of the best basketball we've seen. Mike Brown has done a great job transitioning this team into a pass first, fast pace, high octane type of offense. And we got all-star skill all across the board. I do think that the New York Knicks, come January, come whenever you want to talk about at this point of the season, we will be a team to be feared. But again, let them hate. It is, whether it's TNT, whether it's ESPN, the inside guys always got something to say about our Knicks, man. I had to open with that. That was the last thing I heard before I went live, and I had to speak on it because it pissed me all the way off. But what doesn't piss me off is the countless support by you guys in these play-by-play. Shout out to all you guys rocking with us in the chats. I see you over there on Twitch as well. Shout out to Twitch, shout out to Twitter, and shout out right here on YouTube. We are live. Knicks are back for another big game. I see you, Bob, in the building. Shout out to Bob. Bob, Magic fan over on the Twitch side. Shout out to Bob. That's right. I forgot you're a Magic fan. Field Gamer Magic in the building. What up, y'all, over on Twitch? To show some love here to YouTube, Nostalgic Nick. I'm watching Russell Whiskey holding it down. Joe Schmo. Was it Jalen? I see you. Zodiac, I see you. Chef Curtis West back at it. Roddy Lewis, what's good? Peace to you as well. Just Bruce. Paul GM says, salute to the chat. CK, what it do? We good over here, man. We're looking for another win for the New York Knicks. Eddie S., what up? I see you. Yeah, Eddie Suarez in the building. What up? Kim is here. I'm watching is here. I don't know. Let's go, Knicks. Russell Whiskey, I said love to you, but shout out to you again. Awesomeness in the building. Hit that thumbs up, Knicks Nation, for our boy CK. Appreciate y'all. We're here, man. What up, CK? I'm good, Samuel. I'm good. That Vegas fear is the real Knicks MVP. It's kept Dolan. Oh, well put. RGT in the building. Shout out to RGT85. He said, I want this win bad. I don't like Orlando. Paulo making kind of sideways. Paulo talking kind of sideways before the game. Yeah, man, he's taking out his anger on himself, on us, and the Knicks need to make him regret that. OG Anunoby coming for that Defensive Player of the Year. And let's see him continue that run here today. Also, don't sleep on Mikal Bridges, too. I know I'm pushing the OG Anunoby Defensive Player of the Year narrative, but my man Mikal yesterday had 5 steals, bro. I'm just saying. You know, finally got that hard hat in the Timbs, but I'm just saying. CK, what up, chat? What up, Young On? I see you. They got to deal with Mitch tonight. That's right, Mitchell Robinson back in the lineup. Mike Brown switching things up. Typically, we see players that don't play back-to-backs play the first of the back-to-back and not play the second. This time, Mike Brown, a little bit of reverse psychology. No Mitch yesterday, and Mitch will be back here tonight. So we need Mitch in the game like this one. Like I said, man, I'm not really falling for the Orlando Magic's record. Orlando Magic have a capability of starting to run and getting themselves back on track at any point in time. Let's not let that be tonight because, Magic's still a solid young squad. No disrespect. But at the same time, disrespect. You know what I'm saying? Forget inside the NBA facts. That's not true. I'm cool with inside the NBA when the Knicks are not mentioned. The show is fun. It's an entertaining show, mind you. Just a bunch of old heads not really watching the game. I already tuned that part out. Thank God we have NBC and Prime for actual good basketball takes. But as far as the fun, it's a fun show. But when the Knicks are involved, I tend not to listen. If I know the Knicks are going to be a topic, I don't listen. If they bring up the Knicks, I'm muted. I don't listen because I know they never have anything of any anything to take home about when they make any takes. Even though Chuck trying to be a Knicks fan this year, but I need more. What up, CK? You wouldn't take a pic with me in Vegas. I know you remember. I wouldn't take a pic with you. That's a lie. I know you lying. I wouldn't take a pic with you in Vegas. When was that? For the Deuce McBride thing? Or are you the one memeing that I look like I didn't want to take pictures? I can't remember, but I don't believe you, bro. I don't believe you, man. You're salute CK. What up? Oh man, that's a name. The Organic Fanatic. Is that the OG? But there's an R in front of it. The Oregon, like your or organic. My fault. Wendell Carter versus Cat should be barbecue chicken. I like Wendell Carter. Jason, yes, sir. Oh, okay. Okay, Jay, I remember you then. I'm like, I didn't want to take a picture with you. What you talking about? That ain't me. What? I ain't at that kind of level. I don't take pictures. Like, what are you talking about? Yes, Jay, I know exactly who you are. What's up, bro? HB in the building. What's up, HB? You're. He said, Bob, a Magic fan. I'll remember that tomorrow. Oh, boy. Shout out to Bob, man. Shout out to Bob. Bobby. All right, we got the chats all aligned, making sure I can see what everybody is saying. We good. Yeah, the Deuce McBride thing. Yeah. No, I remember now, Jay. I got you, Jay. I got you. Oh boy, I got exposed, man. I'm not photogenic, bro. I don't like taking flicks, man. I just don't want to do it. And I got called out. I got called out, man. I'm still gonna do them, but who likes taking pictures, bro? How we feel about the Magic theme song is cheesy, but it's entertaining. It's funny, bro. It's a good meme, man. I'm able to be an NBA fan outside of the Knicks for a lot of other things, but when the Knicks are involved, it's all Knicks business. You know what I mean? I like the Magic doing what they got to do to get their fans base back together because the team is supposed to be good. But tonight, belt to ass. That's all it is. NBC greater than BSPN. Facts. I knew you meant E, but yeah. Maybe the bull BS, like, yeah. I got you, said. I get you, Russell Whiskey. Good play on words. CK, what's good, homie? Harlem in the building. Shout out to Harlem. There's going to be a fight tonight. Mitch better be ready. I think Mitch will be fine. Stay mellow, NBC. Amen. No autographs. Shut up. Shut up, Will. It is not like that, bro. It is not like that. Everybody too busy getting CP autographs anyways. You don't want no CK2K autograph. Chill out. Chill out. All right, man. We here, though. Stop this CK slander. It ain't no slander, man. It's all fun, bro. It's all fun, man. Just like tonight's game better be. Orlando, New York. Looking forward to this matchup. I ain't gonna lie. This one, I'm looking forward to Detroit. And look, man, call me petty, call me whatever you want to call me. I'm looking forward to facing off against those measly Indiana Pacers with, oh boy, oh man, I want to bully them. I don't care. I want to bully them so bad, bro. I don't care who's missing, who's not. I want to bully them, bro. Either way, right now, about to tip off. Knicks, Magic, starting five back intact. Down goes, I think that was Wendell Carter Jr., but the Magic win the tip. Franz Wagner, Paulo Banchero, Wendell Carter Jr., oh my goodness, Desmond Bane, and yes, he is back. Jalen Suggs, he ain't even get his headband on right, taking a shot to start things off, doesn't go down, and the Knicks get the first rebound of the game. Let's see. Now, remember, in the last 3 games, the Knicks have scored more than 130 points apiece in each of those games. Will that streak continue here as we are continuing our run in the Garden? Also, I want to preface this by saying it is a nationally televised game, so if I am slightly delayed by like 30 seconds, I am aware. My apologies. It just is how it is, man. Let's get the box score up for you guys so you guys can see what is good. Right now it's 2-0. Knicks striking blood first. No good again there from Wendell Carter. Rebounded by Jalen Brunson. Brunson, one man to beat, goes right at Bane, but throws the turnover instead of looking at the rim. Desmond Bane out here playing in a choker. Not entirely sure what's going on. Did he forget not to put the headband on? But he's letting the lack thereof of hairline out and in the free. Getting a layup in the break. 10:41 remains in this first quarter. New York Knicks, Magic tied. Mikal Bridges likes to get started quick and in a hurry. Right now gets tied up. Karl-Anthony Towns fall away 3. Trying to sell some contact. Not enough there. Suggs thought about it. Gets to the Paulo. Paulo drawing some contact. He goes up, gets the foul on Bridges, and he will get 2 free throws. And away we go. Let me pull out the chat here, man. Let me pull out, Twitch. I see y'all, but y'all kept disappearing on me, man. Twitch kept disappearing on me, man. There we go. There we go, Twitch. Another one. What up, the one? He said CK2K autographs. Oh, shut up, Cap. What up, Cap? Chill out, man. CK, give me the score. I got you. The score right now is currently 3-2. Paulo making his first of 2 free throws. Looking to stretch the lead out to 2. Get ready for Franz Wagner. I hope he's fine because he'd be missing a lot. Scoreboard's up. Scoreboard's up. My fault. Took me some time. We got the scoreboard up. We're on the Knicks. I got you. Salute Knicks family. I see you. What up? Paulo making both free throws. And a 2-point game. Let's see, man. Orlando looking to slow down the New York Knicks fast-paced offense. Not sure if it will work, but right now Orlando, Brunson goes up and gives them a taste of their own medicine. He draws the foul, this time on Jalen Suggs. And Brunson goes to line. Suggs remembered to put his headband on this time. Bro, Suggs, just let it go, bro. Let it go. I'm fine with rocking the balding look, but if you are balding in like 3 different spots, especially at your age, just go bald, bro. It's okay, man. It's okay. Just let it go, bro. Yeah, Ali. Brunson to the line for 2. Makes the first one. Just let the Magic shoot, and you will probably walk out with a W. I like that game plan. I like that game plan a lot, Cap. Suggs makes me nervous, not because he's a good defender, but I always feel like he's about to hurt someone. You saying he got that clumsiness? You say he clumsy? Or got an attitude problem? Which one? 4-4 is the score right now, starting things off. You've seen the records at the bottom for the Magic, 5-6, 7-3 for the New York Knicks. Franz Wagner getting the floater, and right now referees calling this one close. Another foul, this time Franz Wagner going to the line for 2, playing in a mask to protect his nasal. It's hard to let it go. Baby steps. First come cap stages. Oh, man, what are you talking about, Will Rose? What'd I miss? 50 degrees in Florida. Golly. Damn. See, RGT agreed and said, okay, refs. All right, refs. How the hell is OKC 11-1? Simple. They're OKC, man. What you mean? What you mean? What you mean? He said, my bad, forgot he was the job. What you talking about? Oh, Orlando Magic. Orlando Magic go for that ass. This is a PG chat? No, this ain't no PG chat, HB. This ain't no PG chat as the Orlando Magic go on a 4-0 run. I mean, not really. I'm not gonna count it. 2 of them on the free throw line. We just saw them get a field goal there. Timeout call from Mike Brown, not liking the pacing to start things off. A weird start to the game. I just realized, yeah, you are right. You cannot see the score. Why did y'all really can't see the score at all? My bad. 8-4. There you go. Timeout call by the Knicks. My bad. My fault. Me bad. 1 for 2 is Jalen Brunson. Start things off. Karl-Anthony Towns took that corner 3, no good. And right now, Brunson holding it down with 4 points. 2 on the floor, 2 at the free throw line. Shout out to the 200 of you guys in the chat right now. I'm ready, man. I'm ready for this one, bro. I'm ready for this one. Brunson too good for those silly turnovers. I feel like Brunson's still trying to figure out this system himself. You know, Brunson, a score first type of guard. I know he has the ability to get you around those, 7-8 assists if he goes for them. But I think he's still trying to figure out how to play in a break like that, you know? It's different for him, too. Thanks, CK, for the play-by-play. I'm still working, and listening to you is the best way to feel like I'm watching the game. Owl R for you. I appreciate you as always, man. You know, we're here, all 81. How they tried Tibbs would have us playing an OT game on a back-to-back. Right. He said, how are they tired? Guy, even worse. He said, how are they tired? Tibbs would have us playing. Right. Facts. Facts. Brightest Future said, I'd like early subs. I mean, we're probably going to get an early sub for Mitchell Robinson. But I don't expect Mike Brown to go too quickly to substitutions. Towns is a traffic cone on defense. Yeah, man. I feel it. Look, man, peace and love. I think he's doing a lot better defensively this season, though. Yeah, it's about the same. You know, he's not the greatest, not the quickest. But he has been a lot more active defensively this year than we've seen last season. Again, hopefully it stays that way, but I got to give him some credit. Got to give him some credit. Game is on ESPN. Yep. Facts, I can't see the game. You can't see the game? Yeah, it's on ESPN tonight. I got y'all. Clocking in. I'm in here. Salute CK. Salute chat. What up, fam? Let's go, Knicks. We about to get those Orlando Magic. Oh, no. Orlando Magic. Was there some kind of legal issue? Is that why they switched to the OG Orlando Magic song? What happened to the one that they had 2 seasons ago? Why'd they switch it over to like the old school one? Orlando Magic. Do we got some lore on that, bro? ESPN tripping, is it? My ESPN's okay. Golly, Paulo. Let me leave baby Paulo alone, man. I'm gonna leave baby Paulo alone, bro. CK, what up, Queens? I see you, bro. We don't need hero ball. Definitely not in no first quarter. That's a fact. Back in action, though. No sub. Mike Brown deciding to keep the 5 out there. Again, it's only been 2.5 minutes, so not surprised. I just thought he was going to take Mitch out early. Brunson with the fake. 4 seconds on the shot clock. He tries to draw some contact. Doesn't get it, but will get the floater. 6-8 is the score. Desmond Bane on the drive. Bane with the take. Bane with the make between 2 defenders. And the Knicks not having an answer to anything the Magic have thrown at us offensively. Mikal Bridges now conducting the offense, finding Brunson. Brunson to OG. OG loses it. Franz Wagner, though, going to get called with the foul. Look clean by me, but I will take that foul there on Franz Wagner. ESPN not letting me watch. They just alternate. Oh, okay. They just alternate the song. Us fans like the one with the beat. Got it. Interesting cat on Suggs. Oh, no, that's not the matchup. That's called a switch. Jamal Mosley looking like he is going to review that foul call. Interesting choice. I get it. You don't want Franz to pick up that early foul, but to make a judgment call that early into the game and potentially lose your challenge for the whole game, not sure how I feel about that challenge. But, hey, if he wins, it won't even matter. If he wins, it doesn't even matter. Cap said, if Brunson went from being the system to having to learn one, he'll figure it out by Christmas. Amen. I agree. Need to take care of the damn ball. Yeah, that was one of our negatives from the last few games. CK, you watch battle rap? Not as much as I did when I was like in high school. I'm gonna be so honest, bro. Not as much as I once did, man. What up, CK? What up, Charlie? Doesn't sound like MSG South. Well, we're in MSG. We ain't in MSG South. Cat and Mitch has been rough to start, but I'm giving it time. Cat got to learn to, what? Got to learn 2 defensive positions. He can barely do one. That's right. He is playing a lot of center along with being a power forward. He'll be all right. Just guard the big. Don't let big stretch if you can stretch. Bob, you get ESPN figured out yet, man? Weird time for. That's what I'm saying, Jay Ferendi. That's what I'm saying. My thing is, why would you make a challenge? I don't know. You gotta eat that foul. It's the first foul of the game. I don't know. Not my team, not my player, but interesting call. Interesting use of a challenge. Cat 7-4. He can bully someone down low. Hopefully. Look on Magic first row. It's not one person in Magic gear. Curtis, it's in New York. Curtis, alert to Curtis. We are in New York. This is in Madison Square Garden, big guy. He said, I don't see not one Magic jersey in the front row. Not one of them in that front row got a Magic jersey. Bunch of idiots. All the did I miss something? Curtis, am I missing something? He said CK. Wait, did I miss something? I might have missed something. I might have missed something. But I'm seeing you like there's not. You talking about in general? I might have missed something before. Because shout out to my boy Curtis, man. Shout out to my boy Curtis. But he said it doesn't sound like MSG South. They're talking about the first row. There's no one in Magic jerseys. I thought you got it confused. We in Madison Square Garden. We in New York. Your scoreboard makes it look like a road game, CK. Does it? Well, my scoreboard disappeared. Oh, it kind of does. Yeah, you're right. Why? Yeah, you're right. Why are the Knicks on the left? You're right. Somebody getting fired. You're definitely right. I see what y'all talking about. Left is typically the away because it says that team at so-and-so. Well, it looks like the challenge was successful. So, Jamal Mosley knew what he was talking about. Successful challenge, gets the challenge right back. And the Magic get the ball. Franz Wagner gets no foul. So successful challenge by Jamal Mosley. Wagner, fadeaway jumper, pulls right over Landry Shamet like he does not exist. 6-point lead for Orlando. Orlando not taking the Knicks lightly here in these first opening minutes. Brunson doing a lot of dribbling. I ain't gonna lie. Finding OG Anunoby firing. But yeah, I feel like the ball is in Brunson's hands very, like a lot right now. You know, the first quarter, we ain't here for Brunson burner time right now. Right now, the ball needs to be moving around. And Brunson, to me, been doing a lot of dribble. 12-6 is the score, 6-point game. Franz Wagner looking to back down. Jalen Brunson gets the switch that he wants, but Brunson standing his ground. But Desmond Bane left open. Landry Shamet leaving his person wide open, man. And right back to it. Look. Jalen Brunson doing a lot of dribbling. There he flings it over to OG with 14 left on the shot clock. Man, took up the majority of the shot clock. And right now the Knicks are bumbling and fumbling everywhere. Ball is not moving. And the Magic taking advantage. Franz Wagner finding Bane. Bane on the drive. Bane with the floater. No good. And it's going to be tipped out by the Knicks. Going to be Magic ball. For those who are checking in a little bit late, yes, the score is correct. 15-6 is the score right now. Orlando not taking the Knicks lightly and looking to handle business here and try and give the Knicks their first home loss of this season. Jalen Suggs gets himself wide open after Brunson gets caught on a screen, misses the three. Knicks going the other way. Brunson again, a lot of dribbling, looking to put some moves, ends up in the corner, throws up some nonsense, draws the foul though. But yeah, man, I love JB. I love JB, but these are not the Brunson burner moments. We got to get the offense established. We got to get everybody getting touches right now. Right now, Brunson, 2 for 3, great scoring, but he has had the ball majority of the time we've been on offense. That is not what has been our working formula in this win streak that we're currently on. Towns holding on to it at the top, looking for Shamet, who makes the drive back out to Brunson, picked up by Paulo, not the switch he was looking for. Brunson picked up by Wendell Carter. This is a matchup he probably would like. Right into a double team. Finds Shamet. Shamet open for 3. And welcome to the game, Landry Shamet. Big 3 ball there from Landry Shamet. 6-point game. Franz Wagner backing down Shamet again. That one no good. Rebounded by Towns. Knicks not even looking to push. Knicks playing a whole different style right now, not looking to push the break there. Great cut there from Bridges. Bridges blocked. I think that was by Wagner. Wagner getting the block. And Paulo with the turnover. And here comes Benny Hill with the way that these two teams are playing. Brunson gets a lot of space. Oh, but he chokes the floater. And the Magic get the rebound and push the other way. Jalen Suggs in transition, firing. I think that was a long 2. They're going to say it was a 3. Doesn't matter. Did not go in. Brunson now bringing it the other way. Bunch of back and forth basketball between the two. OG Anunoby tries to get the pass to Cat. He will be successful. Towns going right after Carter. Back to Shamet. Shamet back to Towns. It's all over the place. I got to give the Magic their props. The defense right now as Towns drops his shoulder, fires over him. Great no call from the referee. Towns able to get the bucket regardless. Back to a 4-point game. Towns dropped the shoulder there, so I'm glad that the refs called nothing because that could have been an offensive foul with the way that Towns tried to initiate that contact. Paulo Banchero shooting right over Bridges. A little strong, no good. Knicks get another rebound looking to cut this thing down to a single possession game, and they will. Bridges, who has been money from the mid-range. Another one going down their far left elbow. Did a FUBU free trial canceling after this game. We show up. Let's go. Nah, man, you better use that week you get. Franz Wagner on the drive, finding Desmond Bane. Bane for 3. Short. And now the Knicks looking to tie things up after the Magic's hot start. Bridges has a full head of steam. Goes over to Shamet. Shamet wastes no time. A lot of contact. Misses the 3. Brunson tips it out. He sees Shamet available for another open 3. And he can't get it to fall.
Tragic.
Back-to-back opportunities failed by Landry Shamet. Knicks back on defense. 2-point game. Look at Paulo finding Carter, and Carter with the easy lay. And back to a 4-point game. Pro saying the Magic going to play defense if nothing else. Magic right now playing a complete game. The Knicks need to get on track. Brunson again, a lot of dribbling. Draws the foul there. Brunson going to the line. Brunson trying to put this game in his hands early. And again, like, this sounds like I'm hating on Brunson. I'm not. I know he is our superstar. I know that's our guy. But the thing is, what has been working for the New York Knicks in this run, what has led to the big leads, what has led to us having the cushions that we've had in the last few games, has been the way that we have played defense and moved in transition and scored quick and in a hurry. Right now, it feels like Brunson's doing a good job at taking a lot of the shot clock down and then settling for a shot. And, you know, I'm Brunson shooting 2 for 4, can't get mad at it. He's 100% from the free throw line. It's not a slight, but it almost makes it a little bit easier for Orlando when we go back to playing that style. 13-17, Brunson has one more free throw to go. Cat learning how to move out here. You gotta love it. All right. Landon Shamet about to be on Hate Hoops. Nah, man, you leave Shamet alone, bro. Bro, what is Suggs doing with that Sus foul? Suggs always got some kind of attitude issues when he play against us, man. Paulo Banchero gets the ball back out to, I think, Anthony Black, who just checked in. Black now finding De Silva. De Silva going right after Mikal Bridges. First set of subs for both teams set in place. Anthony Black looking to make a big leap this season. He was a starter last year. Jalen Suggs now healthy. He's relegated to the bench. And great turnover there for the Orlando Magic. Tyus Jones gets the steal. Turnover immediately by Josh Hart, who just checked in. So we got 2 subs on the floor, Hart and Shamet. No good that time. 5-point game. CK, let Cap cook. Y'all got it. Y'all got it. I'm just saying. I'm getting spoiled with this team basketball, man. You know, now I'm seeing we down 5 and we not moving the ball. I had a problem with it. That's why I have to preface it by saying I'm not hating on Cap at all. I just want to go to what was working for us. We on a streak. That's all I'm trying to say. Not hating on El Capitan. I just wanted to go with work. I'm hearing sounds. I thought it was from me, but no, I think it's coming from outside. Landon Shamet handing it off to Jalen Brunson. Brunson off the screen. Brunson pulling from 3. Brunson gets the 3 ball to fall. Jalen Brunson, the only Knick with the knack in the early going. 8 points already for Jalen Brunson. Paulo Banchero thinking about shooting over Hart, but instead goes to the basket, misses everything. Rebounded by Bataze, finding Anthony Black, no good. RGT's hated player on other team for this game, Bataze. Yeah, Bataze is on that list for me too. Y'all know my most hated player in the NBA, and that's Mo Wagner. Thank God he's not playing today. Can't stand that fool. Bridges not able to get the ball off of the pass for Hart. Another turnover, but a big block by Joshua Hart. But the Magic going to get the rebound right back. Finding Paulo Banchero. Paulo Banchero not having the game he would hope to have, but De Silva able to get the 3 off of the Paulo pass. Magic doing a great job holding on to this lead. Low scoring first quarter here, at least up to Knicks standards for the last few games. Brunson finding Bridges. The defense by the Magic, you got to give him credit, man. The wingspan, the athleticism by the Orlando Magic is definitely playing its part here defensively in this game. Josh Hart, him and Cat love doing that, man. You can't screen off of the pass. That happens every single time. They're going to sell it, and it's going to be a foul. Hart picking up a foolish offensive foul. Going to be Magic ball. Fisher said another blowout coming. Fisher is confident in this one. (18-23). We got the lineup of OG Anunoby, Jalen Brunson, Deuce McBride checking in, Mitchell Robinson back in the game. He falls for the fake, but Bataze trying to back him up. Mitchell Robinson uncharacteristically jumping up and down off the Bataze fakes. Draws the foul and one. Goga Bataze shot that one and pointed in RGT's direction. Not really, but I would assume so. We don't see Clarkson until the second quarter. I'm delayed. CK getting the action before me? That's odd. I'm always delayed on nationally televised games. If it's on ESPN or NBC or anything like that, I always end up being delayed. But again, you are using FUBU. East Blue Juice said JB be losing this guy all the time. Get Josh back on the bench. When it's bad for the Knicks fans, it's going to be bad. Fans going to point fingers and stuff. Right now, just a slow start from the Knicks. 9 bench points early for Orlando to just the Knicks 3. We saw that by Shamit early on. Deuce McBride using the screen. Deuce McBride got to go right to the rim instead. Step back for a mid-ranger. No good, but Hart with a strong rebound over Jonathan Isaac, but decides to throw it cross court. It's tipped out of bounds. Still will be Knicks ball, but a risky pass there from Josh Hart. Hart frustrated about something. You know the Knicks are always looking and whining for some kind of foul call. Love my team, but just play the game. Foul's not there. Brunson with the inbound, finding Deuce over to OG. OG for 3. No good. Rebounded by Mitch. Mitch giving the Knicks another opportunity. The passes by the Knicks have been ugly so far this game. Feels like they're all over the place. OG on the drive draws the foul right there. But it feels like every pass the Knicks go for is just not going to the target. They all feel off. But OG Anunoby to the line trying to get his first points of the game. And he will do just that. Gets one down. New to basketball from England. Shout out to you, Max Smith. What brings you here? Are you deciding to be a Knicks fan? If so, welcome aboard. Bob said I'm finessing Fubo. They think they getting this money. Wingspan talking about Desmond Bane. Okay, look, I said and when I made that comment, Phil Gamer, Bane was not on the floor, bro. Bane wasn't even on the floor. Jonathan Isaac for 3. No good. Rebounded by Mitchell Robinson. Knicks pushing the other way. Deuce McBride hits the brakes, pulls for the 3 in transition. Deuce McBride. Looking for a big scoring game for him. I'm going to say it every single night. I want Deuce to produce. And a 3 ball there, cutting the lead down to 3. The Knicks have an opportunity here to either tie it or cut the lead down to 1 before the end of the quarter. But Jonathan Isaac going to fire up some nonsense. Hart, that better not count. That hit the top of the backboard. That thing is out of bounds. Do not count that bucket. That is probably one of the craziest shots. One of the most horse-like shots you will ever see. But I couldn't even enjoy the moment. Ha ha he he, because Josh Hart picks up his second foul. Josh Hart getting overly aggressive there. 2 fouls now for Hart early. And Jonathan Isaac going to the line for 2. Thanks, man. I saw some of your videos when we made the playoffs, so I decided to support the Knicks, and my best mate supports the Magic. Okay, Max. First of all, appreciate you. Second of all, yeah, you made the right choice. Enjoy it. We will keep you up to speed here on the play-by-plays. Make sure you also subscribe. Hit that like if you haven't already. Fisher said Clarkson time. Did Brown? No, Brown's not going to go with Clarkson. We got 22 seconds. We'll see Clarkson in the second quarter. We've seen Clarkson play in the first quarter 1 time so far this season. And that was at the final seconds. Brunson going all the way, cannot get the layup to fall, rebounded, and the Knicks now trying to hopefully get a stop before the end of the quarter. Anthony Black moving in slow motion on that Euro step. And Brunson, yeah, the Knicks trying to get all the shiesty calls they can. 2 seconds remain. Hart's going to fire it over Isaac. And this is not the first quarter that we were expecting. The Knicks looked sluggish in this first quarter, not playing at the same type of speed and level that they have in the last few games as we trail by 7 against the Orlando Magic, looking to turn things around on the young season. Brunson carrying the majority of the load there in that game. 11 points of our 23, 3 for 6 from the field, 4 for 4 from the free throw line. Also added up 2 rebounds and an assist, but still having that turnover. The turnover to assist ratio not doing wonders for Jalen Brunson. Other than that, we only have 6 bench points. Deuce McBride with the 3, Shamo with the 3, and that has been our bench production. Jordan Clarkson getting ready to check in, so I'm sure that will change. OG Anunoby with 2 free throws going down, did not make the 2 3-pointers he attempted. Towns as well with a slow start, only 2 points, 1 for 2 shooting. And we saw Bridges make a mid-ranger early on. So the New York Knicks not playing the same way we've seen, but I'm sure things will get going as we lock in a little bit more on the defensive end. Shout out to everybody on the chat, man. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, hit that notification bell. Don't forget to like the stream, people. Don't forget to like the stream. Also, if you're watching over on Twitch and Twitter, I appreciate y'all. We are multi-streaming as we typically do for the play-by-plays. Friday, we will be live on Knicks Fan TV for Knicks versus Heat. Your boy CK will be running double duty. I'll be running the play-by-play as well as I will be on post-game on Friday. So that should be fun. But I am looking for a Knicks win here today. Weird quarter indeed. But as I'm saying, weird quarter, everyone looks slow. Yeah, it definitely feels that way. Now, I'm going to give the Magic some credit because their defense was spectacular on the front of stopping us in the break. Every time, it was like it was the Miami Heat. The Miami Heat did a really good job at slowing us down in the fast break. And it looks like the Magic did the same thing. Look at Chef Curtis West, my guy. I appreciate you. Remember, welcome back. Enjoy the emotes. Exclusive to my members. The Real Knowledge said they look tired from last night. Hopefully they can shake it up. Orlando coming in fresh. Yeah, that could play a factor as well. They're not moving the ball. They're not, Eddie. They're not. What's up with the buffering, bro? I don't know. Hit refresh. Anyone else having buffering issues? You shouldn't be. Everything's green on my side. You shouldn't be having buffering issues. Now, if you're talking about ESPN, I can't control that because a few people have mentioned ESPN stream has been bugging out for them. So if that's it. I don't know. Eddie Suarez coming in trying to he said, we ain't sluggish. We're being too selfish. And Josh is playing like the Magic definitely look fresher. They do. We'll turn things around. Second quarter has been a slow quarter for the Knicks in the past, but we can't let that be the case here today as we gave up 30 points in one quarter and only put up 23. Got to be better than that. Marino, what up? Hope you're good. What's up? Mama Marina said we playing Tim's system. Oh, boy. We need to try and get Giannis immediately. Trade Josh and Cat with a couple of picks. People really trying to get that Giannis trade moving before we even give this team a full swing under Mike Brown. I will leave the offseason talk for the offseason. I don't see Giannis Antetokounmpo coming to the Knicks this season. It just makes no sense for either side. Karl-Anthony Towns handing it off to Deuce McBride. The lineup to start off the quarter is Deuce, Clarkson, Towns. Towns firing from 3. Can't get it to fall. Deuce, Clarkson, Towns, Yabusele, BBL Selly in the building, and Mikal Bridges. Deuce McBride doing a great job wrestling with Wendell Carter, and the referee not letting him play. The smaller man getting bullied and gets the foul. What is Deuce McBride supposed to do in that situation? Interesting call by the referee there. You never see that. Took the side of the big man. Magic is moving the ball well, too. We're not playing selfish. Yeah, I can see that. Rebound again. Wendell Carter Jr. just getting his me bounds all he can. Clarkson jumps on the ball, but Wendell has it. He throws it up to Anthony Black. Black trying to get cute with it. Stolen by Deuce McBride. McBride trying to finish in the break, but instead gets caught up. Clarkson fakes the pass. Instead does get it to Yabusele. Yabusele trying to get this thing going. Yabu on the boards. 9 bench points so far. 3 of them going Yabu's way. Here comes the New York Knicks. Looking to get back into this one. Bridges trying to stay active with Wagner. Good switch there. Wagner missing a few of those gimmies. Rebounded by Towns. Deuce pushing the other way. Deuce trying to command the offense. Has Jonathan Isaac in front of him. Back over to Towns. Towns going right at Franz. And Franz Wagner again with the wraparound steal. That's going to be his second one after the first challenge was rescinded. The steal went to Wagner, and now he has two. And Wendell Carter Jr. is going to get called with a travel, and it will be Knicks ball. BBL Selly, yep. Cat shouldn't be shooting as many threes as he does. Sorry, he makes more impact on the post, backing folks down. I feel like he has not shot as many threes as we typically are used to seeing him shoot. I do agree, but he also is very inconsistent on how he does back down in the post. If he just stays strong with it every single time, I completely agree. That being said, Deuce McBride firing the three ball over the outstretched hand of Wendell Carter Jr. to no avail. Here come the Magic going the other way. 4-point game. Lead pass there to Wendell Carter. Pump faking 3 times. And Bridges continuing where he left off last night. Another interception. Jordan Clarkson picked up by Bane. Who the hell was he throwing that pass to? It's black on the back of the head and a turnover. I have no idea where Clarkson was going with that. And then Bane draws the foul and more free throws coming up for Orlando. Orlando doing a great job picking the Knicks apart, but we're also making it easy for them. Who the hell was Clarkson throwing that pass to? Chilled said it's a mess. It definitely is a mess. Because I have no idea what is going on. Bane making the first of 2 free throws. Who you talking about, Kelly? Who's the random? I've seen enough get Brunson back in the game. Second unit started off well, but then not able to hold on to the ball. Deuce trying to find his offense here. Jordan Clarkson throwing the ball around, not really looking at the rim here. Good give and go there between Towns and Deuce. And Towns right on cue. Scoring around the basket. The Knicks now on a nice little run. Got to get a stop here. What was that pass from Bane? And somehow the Magic get rewarded for that errant pass. Franz Wagner fed. He shoots right over Clarkson. He's going to get it to fall. Man, threw that thing off the backboard and still got the ball back. And what are the Knicks doing the other way? Almost turning it over. Knicks will get the ball back. What are the passes the New York Knicks are? What are we doing? What is happening? Knicks is throwing the ball around, making life easy for Orlando. Towns holding on to it. Wendell Carter not moving his ground. Towns throwing it up. No foul yet again. Bane pushing the pace. Black looking back at Bane. 4-on-5 as it typically ends up being. And there it is with the score. My number one issue with Towns driving and not making the basket. It's always, every time, going to be 4-on-5 on defense. 36-28. Bridges with the mid-range pull. That one no good. Towns trying to reach over for the rebound. Pushes down Jonathan Isaac in front of the referee, and he is livid. Towns right now getting in his feelings. Bridges trying to get him away. He is giving the referee a mouthful. Referee not listening to him. Towns not happy. In the words of Hakeem, his Dominican is showing. Yeah, just a foolish play here from Karl Anthony Towns. I'm going to be honest with you. That's a flop. Y'all know, oh, hell no. That's a flop. Transition free throw is good for Orlando. McKelvey, the whole team trying to pull Cat away. They need him to stay in here. But, you know, I'm always the first to go after Cat when he commits those foolish offensive fouls. That was a flop. And they just got rewarded a transition bucket off of a flop. Now, I need him to stop crying and complaining about it, but I ain't going to lie. I'm with Cat on that one. And y'all know I'll be going after Cat with those offensive fouls. That time, he might have an argument, but he got to move the hell on. 28-37, 8:17 left in this first half. Magic getting their lead back to 9 after a little run by the Knicks. Desmond Bane finding Black, who's left wide open in that corner. No good. Rebounded by Banchero right over Towns with ease. Tipped in by Bataze. Banchero complaining on his side, saying that he was fouled. Knicks right now trying to answer back, but they have not done it well. Almost a turnover again by the Knicks. Deuce with the ball on the baseline. He forces it to Towns. And what are we doing right now? Banchero back to Black. The Knicks do not care about the ball in the slightest. Deflected there by Mikal Bridges, going to be magic ball. But look at the turnovers by the New York Knicks early. 9 turnovers, and we still have under 8 minutes left in the half. 9 turnovers as a team. What are we doing? Bridges trying to stand his ground, but what a move there by Franz Wagner. 7:23 remains in this first half. Deuce finding Mikal. Mikal going right after Bane. A lot of contact there. Does get the foul. Offensively challenged sounds like something you shouldn't be able to say on TV. Is that what somebody said? Bridges drawing the foul. I ain't gonna lie. It looked like Wagner had a blindfold on, but it's the strap for his mask. I was gonna say, imagine Deuce left wide open for 3. Does he make him pay? No. Rebounded by Orlando. The Knicks not finding a bucket. Mike Brown trying to buy Brunson some time, but he might need to bring him in earlier than he typically would because the Knicks offense has been all over the place. Good steal there, though, by the Knicks. Clarkson was going to let that fly from the minute he got the ball at half court. Does not get it to fall. And this has been a nightmarish game. Down goes Bane. No foul call. Thank God for once the referees don't call a foul just because somebody falls over. Hart with the take. Hart with the make. Hart hit in the face and one. Josh Hart putting a little extra acting chops on the foul. But it's an and one. And we're getting a lot of back and forth here between the two teams. It has been chippy, to say the least, in this one. Ill will between the two. And yeah, you see Franz Wagner get Hart right in the face. Hart definitely doing a little bit of extra acting there to make sure to sell the free throws. But Hart getting the and one after the layup. But it's getting chippy. It's getting chippy, which is how I like it. I want it that way. I want it that way. RGT said flagrant 2. We're down 11. What the hell wrong with y'all? Knicks defense is epic, dog. Academy Award goes to. Hey, man, sometimes you got to sell it. You know what I mean? Sometimes you just got to sell a little bit. Over embellish a little bit. I ain't going to argue with it, you know? Knicks defense looks awful. Yeah, defense hasn't been great, but more importantly, man, our passes tonight have been awful. Everything that has been working up to this point out the window. Because these passes have been all over the place. Awful. 9 turnovers. And we still got, more than half of the quarter left in the game. Or in the second quarter. Awful. It's almost like they're not sure of their passes. It's like they're like, I don't have a shot. Maybe I should pass. Which isn't a good recipe. Fly Jam said Magic always got our number. Magic seems to always be prepared for the New York Knicks, for sure. For sure. I'm late for the dogfight. Had to grab my gloves. Got him, boys. We need this win streak alive. I see you, CK. BTA committee. What up, Daquan? Glad to have you back. Yeah, man, this one has been a back and forth, interesting type of matchup, to say the very least. Turnovers galore for the New York Knicks right now. Orlando defensively have seemed to have found a way to limit the fast break play by the New York Knicks. The Knicks having a hard time adjusting to it. Like, I said it before, very similarly to what the Miami Heat did. Orlando taking a few notes from that book. Brightest Future saying, we got this. Never quit. Let's go Knicks. Oh, yeah, it's way too early to say this one's over. Game on the what up? Score is 30-41. Oh, you said, what is this score? Yeah. It's been, the Magic have been holding their own throughout the game. When dealing with the length that the Magic have, every pass is going to feel unsafe. Yeah, especially if you don't have confidence making the pass. Like, we're throwing cross-court passes and doing things that you shouldn't be doing. Like, jump passes aren't going to fly against teams with length. Got to know what you want to do before you do it. Salute, CK. I'm shocked that Knicks are down by 10. You shouldn't be shocked. Orlando Magic. I said at the top. I said don't let the record fool you, man. Magic going to come to play when it comes to our New York Knicks. Now it's how the Knicks respond. Mike Brown bringing in Brunson, but keeping a very small backcourt with Brunson, Deuce, and Hart all out there together. Big miss by Wagner, but they get the offensive board, and that's the other thing. The rebounding by the Orlando Magic. They're killing us on the offensive rebounds. The Knicks for the game have 4 offensive boards, Magic with 6, and they have, 15 total? Yeah, they got 20 total rebounds, 6 of them offensive. Another failed opportunity there for the Knicks. Pump fake from Suggs. Suggs gets the easiest layup of the night. Brunson caught jumping in the corner. Suggs makes him pay. And the Knicks right now getting a taste of their own medicine. Again, what I say about the jump passes. Jump passes are not going to work with this team. You can't fake a jump pass when you got guys everywhere they're supposed to be. We can't do that. Brunson almost gets another turnover, goes out of bounds, still Knicks ball. Desmond Bane, 12 points. Desmond Bane quietly with the 12 points. Franz Wagner seems to be the guy that was doing majority of all of it, but yeah, Desmond Bane getting it going. We see Bridges and Towns go to the bench for Mitch and OG. Brunson trying to force something up there, gets the bounce and a much-needed basket for the New York Knicks, 33-46. Suggs extra pass. Man, we are falling for every pump fake. And look at the ball movement by the Magic. That time, no good. Another offensive rebound. Bane sidestep 3. Thank God it's no good. And shout out to OG Anunoby remembering how to rebound the basketball. The Knicks have been struggling with rebounds here early. Anunoby gets the ball back to Hart. Hart picked up by Franz Wagner. Gets it over to Brunson. Brunson with Bane. Screen on the way. Brunson trying to get the step back 3 ball. That one's going to be short, but there's a foul. I was looking at the ball. I didn't even see was Bane in his landing zone. I was paying attention to this ball. I thought it was going to go in, but it looks like Bane was in his shooting zone. So 3 free throws for Brunson. Replay showing up here. Okay, yep, he was in his landing zone. Can't do that. Brunson doing a great job this year at baiting people to end up standing near him. Game winner said, I say that in disappointment. Got you. Okay. Finally here. Looks like the Magics are trying to out-physical us like every year since they can't really shoot. Facts, B. Mills. They are doing just that. And it looks like another challenge by Jamal Mosley. They're going to say that Brunson kicked out and it wasn't a natural shooting position is what Jamal Mosley is getting at. So the officials will review the play and they will see if it is just that. Mosley already winning his first challenge of the game. Is it a Jamal Mosley challenge or is it an official challenge? I apologize. Yeah, it's saying it's an official challenge, so not Mosley. Here we go.
To review, there is no reckless closeout by the defender. Rule on floor stands as a common defensive foul during a three-point shot.
Got it. My fault. I forgot that they do that. So they were reviewing to see if it was flagrant. I forgot all about that aspect to those landing zone shots. So what happened was they were reviewing to see if it was flagrant play. They decided it was common. Brunson going to the line for three. My apologies. I am so sorry. I forgot that that's a thing. I forgot that's a thing. It was not, in fact, a challenge. It was the officials reviewing for flagrant play. In the words of RGT, flagrant 2. Flagrant 2. Praise be to Allah. Brunson missing the free throw. And not going to take advantage of the 3 free throws. Desmond Bane letting the Knicks hear it. First year Orlando Magic got out of Memphis just in time, and Brunson, typically a solid free throw shooter today, and right now not taking advantage of the 3 free throws that he got. Can he come away with at least 1 point as this Knicks nightmare continues? That one does go down, but we're looking at a 12-point lead by Orlando. Nothing going right for the New York Knicks thus far. Magic have been poised and physical in this one, and the Knicks having a hard time responding to such. Bane finding Bataze, who I don't know how he got so wide open, draws the contact, gets the and one, and Mitchell Robinson is the suspect. Well, Orlando. Terrible defensive possession. We need to be able to come back and win games like this. That'll tell us a lot about us. Yeah, man, this game's far from over, but, man, Orlando feeling confident. First time we've seen a confident team coming into the Garden this year. How do the Knicks respond? Mitchell Robinson handing it off to Deuce, who's getting extended minutes here tonight. Deuce finding Hart. Hart not going to shoot that, or will he shoot that? He does. No good. Rebounded by Robinson. Back to Deuce. Deuce firing again. And Deuce, I need you to hit these. Open opportunity after open opportunity for number 2, and my boys letting me down. Franz Wagner shooting right over Brunson. Brunson didn't even exist. And the Magic looking good. If I told you that the Knicks had scored 130 in the last few nights and you didn't watch those games, you would look at me like I was crazy. Because right now the Magic look beyond, the Knicks, look beyond confused. Hart picked up by De Silva. De Silva staying tight on Josh Hart. Josh Hart dribbles into a double team, shoots the fadeaway jumper anyway. No one down there for the rebound. Suggs out rebounds Brunson. Brunson's going to clip his leg. And I think Brunson will get rewarded there as Suggs hit Brunson a little bit on the way up, and the referee staring right at him. Oh, yeah, can't do that. And once again, Brunson doing a great job putting some extra oomph on the cell. But regardless, a lot like the Karl Anthony Towns foul from earlier, referees paying attention to every little bit of contact. It's almost an identical play. Same way I felt about Cat. I feel like Cat did not foul on that one. I think Suggs, that one might have been, 50-50, but they're going to give it to Brunson the same way as it happened earlier in the game. Brunson picked up by Desmond Bane. Brunson step back 3. The Knicks need this one desperately, and they will not get it. Mitchell Robinson, the rebound, loses the handle, and it's going to be Magic ball. Now, even Mitch is complaining. We don't see Mitchell Robinson complain very often, and yeah, for good reason. Yeah, Mitchell Robinson had a point. Knicks will get the ball right back. Yeah, Mitchell Robinson not one to complain when things go awry. So seeing him say something made sense. What up, Chevy's World? Come on, Knicks. We need this. We do. why Mitch was trying to steal the ball like 7-4 big in 2K, because you know Mitch, man. And he said, what are they doing? I knew this game was going to give us trouble, El Figgy. Magic playing scrappy and physical. And the Knicks right now having one of their first real physical tests of the season. Desmond Bane making it uncomfortable for Brunson. He will take that foul, and the Knicks will inbound yet again. Doesn't help, though, that Brunson not getting much help from anybody else. The next highest scorer is Towns with 4, and Towns been on the bench for the last, 4 or 5 minutes. Knicks not giving Jalen Brunson much of any help in this one. OG Anunoby been a non-existent. Bridges and Towns now just checking back into the game. Hart getting extended minutes, but not really doing much with it. Brunson trying to save the Knicks here, getting a move. Paulo stands his ground. Shamet forcing up a 3, another miss, but they're going to say Shamet was fouled. This time, can the Knicks take advantage of these free throws? The referees, though, are calling everything in this game. Golly. I mean, I'm not upset about the free throws, but Lord have mercy, is everything a foul? Magic at 11 personals, Knicks at 9. Got 20 fouls total already in this game. Shamet, though, better take advantage of all 3 of these. Chat going after Josh Hart. Say trade him and leave him on the bench. Hart getting no love. And the Knicks again not capitalizing on the 3 free points that are gifted to you.
What the hell? Oh my God, no way.
Crazy. Shamet does get 2 out of the 3, unlike Brunson's 1 for 3. So we'll take the points where we can get them. But, man, did we need all 3 of those leaving points on the board. Frustrating. Tyus Jones gets the move on Shamet, finding Wendell. He can hit that, and he will on the elbow. Wendell Carter Jr. with a nice pull-up in the mid-range. One of those kind of games where it looks like the other team getting everything with ease while the Knicks are struggling to find a basket. Bridges finding OG. OG lead pass there to Towns. Towns trying to back down Franz Wagner. He gets the move, waits for the double team, goes up, throws it right over the rim. And there it is. That's my point. This is why I can't be as in love as a lot of you guys with Towns and the post game, because he makes some people that shouldn't look that strong look really strong. That's my issue. I need Towns to man up a little bit on those post moves. Bridges, the mid-range jumper. No, that one will be pure. Bridges needing to step up. Whether it's Bridges or OG or both of them, one of them needs to step up in this game and help out Jalen Brunson. It's been the Brunson show with not much help from anyone else. Wendell Carter, who just hit one from there, hits it again over Karl Anthony Towns. 57-38, a minute 52 remaining in the half. Knicks looking at a 19-point deficit. Little bit of a role reversal for the New York Knicks here in the Garden. Brunson throwing up a floater, too strong, rebounded by Orlando. What's his name? De Silva pushing the pace. De Silva going right after the smaller Brunson, gets the easy layup, and the Knicks right now are struggling. The Knicks are absolutely struggling. Brunson again trying to get something, anything, draws a foul, back to the line he goes. Brunson trying to do it all. This is the question that people had asked for. What happens when a team figures it out and takes away the Knicks' biggest assets? Moving the ball, running fast, all the things that have been working so well for the Knicks. The Magic have done a successful job at taking away from us, and we have been struggling, and we just instantly result back into a one-man team. And that is exactly what Orlando wants. Brunson having himself a solid game, but everyone else not joining the party. So we got a lot of work to do in this second half. Really curious to see. We know, look, we've talked about the third quarter of Boom. That has been the moniker. The third quarter of Doom has been retired, at least for the short span of time. And the third quarter of Boom has been the new moniker for the third quarter. Is that going to be the case here today? Do we see another successful halftime conversation with Mike Brown and the guys? Because we're going to need it. Because this first half has been all Orlando. 30 points in the first quarter, 29 in the second, while the Knicks scored 23 in the first, and right now at 15 points in the second quarter with a minute 24 left. A lot of work to do for our New York Knicks as Orlando just physically manhandling the New York Knicks. What it do, Frank? Frank, I see you on both sides. Shout out to you, Frank, on both chats. I see you, brother. Jeff Curtis said, who's trying? Yeah. Orlando is big, and they play help defense, forcing the Knicks to make bad decisions. Yeah, man. Yeah, no one is making shots, and it's Brunson's fault. So some people putting some of that blame on Brunson for people not making shots, unless that was sarcasm. Probably was sarcasm. Hard to read through text. The bench is shaky too. Yeah, I agree. I love Deuce, but I'm also being very honest about Deuce this season. I expected more from Deuce in this season, and he's 1 for 5 right now, and about 3 of those missed shots were wide open, which is curious, man. Deuce just not living up to that hype that a lot of people were putting on him for this coming season. But it's early. And we'll see if he's able to turn this thing around. But, yeah, we need help from the bench. Jordan Clarkson giving us nothing in this first half in his defense. Not really playing too much. Played about 5 minutes in this one. But while he was out there, we saw the Magic go on a run. So, again, it's going to be interesting to see how Mike Brown adjusts to it. One of his first real tests at home for this new season. We've seen it away. But what does he do to respond here in the Garden? Shout out to everybody in chat, man. We got 350 in the building. That's the wrong sound. This is the right sound. Shout out to you guys watching here on YouTube, watching over on Twitch, watching on Twitter, wherever you may be viewing. It is appreciated. Remember, post-game will be live immediately after this over on KFTV, Knicks Fan TV, for those that are new. So stay strong. If Paulo doesn't come back, I'm putting a Cubs-style curse on the Knicks. He'll be all right. Paulo really hasn't really been much of a factor in this game anyways. Magic doing just fine with him on the bench. Brunson to the line for 2. Cat looks uninterested on both sides. Oh boy. See, I feel like anytime I say anything on Cat, it sounds like I'm hating, so I'm not gonna respond to that. Just not gonna respond to it. I'm gonna respond to it. It seems like every time Cat is in a matchup that he can't win, that's when he tends to just disappear and look uninterested. That's my problem. That's my problem with Cat. Like, I need him to still, like, in theory, I feel like Cat should be able to handle a Wendell Carter Jr. or a Tristan Da Silva. Hell, even a Franz Wagner defensively. But when he looks like he cannot handle a matchup, he just disappears, man. And I hate that. I can't stand that. 30 did the same thing. 30 did the same thing, and I couldn't stand it. My issue. And Anobi Bridges and Towns with 12 shot attempts combined. That'll change in the second half and will make a run. CK Raging Pianist. I agree. I definitely do think something will change in the second half. I think Mike Brown's going to get into him, let him know we got to play our style, lock in defensively, and create easier shots. He said he becomes Carla. I'm going to leave the name calling for y'all, but yeah, it's a pet peeve of mine. It's like as soon as the matchup is beating them, and it's a matchup that shouldn't be beating them, he just seems disinterested. He just checks out, and I don't like it. But hopefully, in the second half, he turns that around. 4 points for Karl-Anthony Towns in a basketball game. I don't care what quarter, what half, what anything. It's not acceptable. But we'll see. 40-60 to score. 20-point game. Franz Wagner against 3 different Knicks. No good. Put back by Jonathan Isaac. Almost down. Bridges picked up by Tyus Jones. Big little back and forth there. We need Bridges to get it going. Gets it to Towns to let him know. And he said, CK, watch me. Karl-Anthony Towns trying to prove me wrong, and I hope he does. Floater there by Franz Wagner. Scores right over Brunson. How many times have I said that today? Brunson trying his best. But these guys are just the length of these players in Orlando just shooting right over players like Brunson and Landry Shamet here today. Brunson picked up by Wendell Carter Jr. trying to keep him on a string. Good defense there by Carter. Bridges back out to Brunson. Brunson's going to pull the set shot. That one no good. Isaac with the rebound. And the Magic looking to get one more attempt here before the half. A 20-point game for Orlando. Orlando not taking this one lightly. Three ball pulled from Franz Wagner, no good. A lot of extracurriculars down low. Jonathan Isaac grabbing OG. Brunson being grabbed by Carter. Carter having a hard time boxing out the smaller player. And this one definitely has been physical. And right now the Knicks just not winning the physicality battle. He says, does it say Raging Penis? That's a first. I'm always called. Oh, Mark, is that you? It's so funny because some of y'all icon pictures look familiar, but then it has the new names. It's because YouTube switched over to the ats. So whatever your at is set as, that's what it's going to be called. So got you, Mark. Didn't even know the handle comes up. Yep. Wisdom said it literally looks like I'm watching last season's basketball team. It does feel like they're playing very similar. It feels like they fell back into the old habits, right? OMG, defense is suffering this half. And the offense being raggedy does not help. We are flinging that ball all over the court with no purpose. Bob says official Magic PR. Twitter says Paolo Banchero left growing strain. He is questionable to return. Yeah, man, those growing injuries hang around. Brunson loses it, and that is the perfect description of the first half that we just had to deal with. Knicks win the tip. Brunson doesn't even get a chance at the shot as he loses the handle. And the Knicks have a lot to say. Towns and Brunson frustrated talking with the referees. And these New York Knicks have work to do in the second half. Right now, you're looking at these replays and you're seeing how the team is just scoring with ease. The New York Knicks facing a 20-point deficit after one half of basketball. Going to be interesting, man. I don't even want to look at these stats. I know we talk about stats at after. I don't want to. I don't want to because it's just a lot of nothing. A lot of nothing. Brunson got 16 points, 4 for 10. You know, JB doing everything he possibly can, but the one assist is glaring to me. I appreciate him trying to get us scoring, but no one else really scoring the rock. No one else shooting with any kind of confidence. I'm seeing a bunch of 1 for 5s, 1 for 3s, 0 for this, 0 for that. Karl-Anthony Towns, 6 points, 3 for 7. OG Anunoby hasn't even showed up to this game yet. Anunoby just 2 free throws made, 2 shots attempted in 15 minutes with 2 turnovers. Mikal Bridges, 2 for 4, 4 points. That's about it. A steal and an assist and a rebound. A lot of nothing, man. Landry Shamet probably giving us the most effort outside of Brunson. Shamet with 5 points off the bench. Josh Hart getting a lot of minutes to shoot 1 for 5. It's just not good, man. The turnover ratio is killing me, bro. 9 turnovers in one half of basketball. Ugly. Ugly, man. But we'll see. It's a game of runs, people. 20-point lead don't mean what it used to in the NBA. So we'll see if the Knicks are able to put something together. We heard the report about Paolo Banchero being questionable. So not entirely sure if he will be available here in this second half or not. We'll find out. Let me see if I can find the tweet for you guys. Pull that up. Knicks got bullied. They passed the ball like you take it. I don't want it, and it leads to turnovers. Right. KG, what up? Just got in from work. Ooh, did you miss the ugliest half of basketball you have ever seen? Why was Orlando on the Knicks side of the floor for a jump ball? Yeah, you're right. I didn't notice that. You're right. Cat getting bullied by inferior players has been a constant since he came into the league. Amen. Amen, bro. Amen. Laying an egg. That's a, OG, WTF. Amen. Daquan, Father Peace, Nostalgic Nick, shout out to y'all. Another waste of a year. That's a bit dramatic. That's a bit dramatic, but I understand. I understand frustration. I understand the frustration. Yeah, left growing strain. Yep, y'all called it. He is questionable to return. Paulo Banchero. I would say we'll start hitting our threes and come back because we're 4-19. But then I look at Orlando and they're also 4-16 and up 20. Yeah. No, to me, honestly, yes, defense is a key. But if we're able to turn down the turnovers and not be scared to shoot instead of just settling for step back threes every time, if you get yourself open, don't think about it twice and then try and step back and make it a three. Shoot the ball when you get the opportunity. Get to the rim when you get the opportunity. Shoot the ball. I think it's the length that is getting these guys feeling like they need to make space every shot. No, if you have the ball in the right spot, shoot the ball. Oh, Lord, I'm not. Y'all better than me. I'm not listening to this halftime show. I just realized that it's the ESPN or the Inside the NBA guys. So Godspeed to those listening to halftime. A wasted year is crazy. It could be so much worse. Oh, bro, it's extremes, baby. It's extremes. Wait, did time go back to last year? Because these numbers are nasty. Yeah, man. Tom Thibodeau snuck his head into the locker room and is now coaching. Inferior is wild. But you get the point. 9 turnovers to 7 for Orlando. Yeah. Yup. I wasn't here during the hard minutes, but can he stop handling and going to the paint and then just losing, getting lost, just being lost in the sauce? Just felt like it never led to anything good. Yeah, because Hart, it dead ass feels like Hart never has a plan to score. And it always shows because he makes these nice drives, and when he has his man beat or he has the ability for or has the opportunity for a layup, he never takes them. Ever. He either loses the handle trying to go to a pass, spins over right into a defender, and that's the thing. That's why I loved about Hart to start off last week and in some of those games last week. He was decisive. So if we can get that version of him, I'm cool. But when he goes back to whatever this is, man, he's a non-factor. It's not length, CK. We're just playing soft. Bit of both, but you can't disregard the length of the Orlando Magic. I can't say it's not length. I can't say that at all. They are physical and they have the wingspan. They're showing it. In the chat, immediately getting into the trade talks. Knicks down 20, and it's time to trade the farm. Magic is so much more physical, and Knicks don't know how to deal with it. I think that's the biggest sum up for sure. Bones said, "It's over, fellows. Trade the whole team." Oh my goodness. ChatGPT has joined the chat. Hello, fellow Knick fans. It is time to trade the team. It is over now. AG said it's like clockwork. You can't blame us. Yes, I love me a good irrational Knicks fan, man. We wouldn't be Knicks fans without the irrational bunch. Yeah, man. I mean, look, I laugh, I giggle, but it's ugly. But honestly, two things. You know me, my mantra: it ain't over till it's over. I'm sorry. 20 points in the NBA in 2025 is not a foregone conclusion of a win anymore. So I'm not tripping about that. Yes, it's been ugly, but I'm not really worried about it. I want to see if we can, man up and have a big third quarter. You know what I always say? Cut the thing down to 10 or bring it to single digits by the end of the quarter, and you're in business. So anything can happen. I'm not really too worried about it. But what I am worried about is the effort. What I am worried about is us going completely away from what has worked for us. I don't physicality, length, whatever you want to say, all that disregard. I don't care. We gone away. There was so many opportunities that we got a rebound, and they were not going back, and we decided to not push the pace. Why? You know what I'm saying? So there's things that was working for us that all of a sudden the Magic have gotten into our head, and we're not executing the same things that worked in recent games. So, it's still early. This is why I said it, that, we can enjoy those wins. We got to enjoy the wins, but there's still going to be some lows as the team is still figuring it out on the way. We'll be fine. Let's just see how the Knicks respond in the second half. The Magic suffocate teams with their length, pause if necessary. It's how I guess, right? I guess that is kind of pause worthy. Yeah. Proceed. It's how they win games despite not knowing what a three ball is. We are little. JB, Mikal, OG are little. You only one of those three names you just mentioned are little. Mikal and OG are not little. Perfection doesn't exist in sports. We'll bounce back. That's a good point, Bones. Towns gotta go. Here we go. The Magic want the ball to end up in Hart's hands with the clock running down, and it's working. Not gonna lie, BBL Selly is useless. He hasn't really played much, and in the minutes he played, he was solid. BBL Selly catching a stray today. Look, man, Yabusele been frustrating me as well, but in his 3 minutes of play, he was not the problem. Yabu can't catch a break. Shout out to Truth Fellow with the super chat for $5. Nikita about to read it off. What you got? Hey, Yabu.
2 PGs on the floor tonight might not work.
Yeah, we did run Deuce and Jalen Brunson for a little bit. Yeah, might not be the night for that. Yeah, especially since their point guards are 6'6" and above. Yeah, I think that's a good point. Shout out to you, Truth. Appreciate the super. Yeah, I don't think you lying. We didn't see much of it anyways, though. Did we see? I don't think we've seen much of the 2-point guards. What we definitely can't keep doing too, even if it's Shamit, Brunson, and Hart, or Deuce, Brunson and Shamit, or whatever. We can't run those three little guard lineups anymore. We can't do that tonight. Gotta be able to mark up. KG said could be worse. It could be worse. Kolick, Huck, Diawara. What about him? Mosley has the size and skill set to run his playbook this year. Yeah, Mosley is hate that he went to the Magic, but yeah, my favorite coach this year, or in the league. Deuce is a point guard's height. Deuce is a combo guard. Yeah, Deuce is a combo guard. But you get the point. Everybody trying to get all literal. You get the point. He's trying to say we don't need two little guards on the floor at once. Super Chat says we don't need 2 point guards on the floor, but actually Deuce is not a point guard. You get what he meant. Y'all so annoying, bro. He said, y'all going to get off Deuce, bro. Look, man, I'm Deuce Hive too. But that 1 for 5 and KG, what you didn't see, you see that he's 1 for 5 from the field, but what you didn't see is about 3 of those 5 butt naked open. Off of a pass, man. Got to make those, man. At least give me 2 of those. He shouldn't be 1 for 5. Peace and love. He shouldn't be 1 for 5. Thumbs up for the Knicks and your boy CK. We here, man. Hit the subscribe if you haven't. We're about to be at 100 likes for the stream. Frustrating first half, man. Knicks fans in shambles, not sure what to look for, what's going to happen next. What I do know is we better not put up only 19 points in the quarter in the second half. I'll tell you that much. We don't need Hart and Mitch on the court at the same time. I love Deuce. Matchup, fellas, matchups. That doesn't help him missing open shots, though. And I love Deuce, too. Got to make the open ones. Like I said, 3 of them off of a pass. Butt naked open. Got to hit them. Got to hit them. We just aren't playing well. Threes aren't falling yet. And then we are lazy on defense. Yeah, lazy on defense is an understatement. Shamet took his spot. Does feel like it. Shamet wants it more, man. Deuce can't let that happen. Deuce out here letting Shamet.
Oh, Marion, and the, I'm talking about like the B2K and bam, 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 doom, doom, touch. Oh, Marion.
Appreciate the sub, man. This is when I'm missing DeLon Wright right now. We need height on the floor to match Orlando. Yeah, we didn't even look DeLon Wright's way. Said thank you. Sorry we didn't use you. Have a nice career. It ain't Deuce's fault again. Oh, no. This game is not Deuce's fault. What is Deuce's fault is I need him to step up. Tough love coming from CK. Tough love. Holding my boy accountable. Got to make your shots, man. Got to handle business, man. Got to take that next step, man. Pushing for you, Deuce. I'm about to put some currency on a jersey with your name on it. I need you to live up to the level of hype that a lot of us got love for you, man. But no, this game is not his fault, bro. But he's not helping. We just need the shots to fall and stand up to the physical play. That's an understatement. Family Show Tibbs, he belongs to the ops. Tibbs always being brought up every game. My question is, what game of the season do you think
Marion and the, I'm talking about like the B2K and the bam, 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 doom, doom, touch. Oh, Marion.
JB came out on the ISO agenda. I said the same thing, C. Lewis, but they told me if JB ain't going to score, then who will? Well, I guess we'll never know. All right, look like we're back in action as they show some highlights and then probably go back to a commercial break, so I'm not falling for it. But they are showing everything Magic right now, as they should. Magic with a 20-point lead, 62-44 or 62-42, so I guess it is back. I'm just behind. Shout out to national televised programming. And now we back in action. All right, here we go. All right, here it is. Karl Anthony Towns to Brunson, 42-62. Knicks got to start off with the score alley-oop to Mitchell Robinson. And that is the right way to start when you're trailing by 20. Great pass there from Brunson. Only his second assist on the night. Dies on the screen, and Knicks coming out with that same sluggish look. Hopefully we start to push the pace a little bit here. Brunson gets killed there. And, it's going to be a foul on Jalen Brunson. Battle of the Jalens, and Brunson draws the foul. Suggs going to the line for 2 free throws. These two always jabberjawing with one another every time they face off. Brunson and Suggs going back and forth every single time. Battle of the Jalens. And Suggs right now going to the line for 2. We need more lobs to Mitch. Yeah, I don't know why players don't even look that way, bro. Shout out to RJ, man. RJ was always ready to throw a lob to Mitchell Robinson, man. We need more of that. 64-44. I'm still feeling it from yesterday's play-by-play, man. Trying to keep my voice intact. Man, these referees not letting these two teams play. I understand that foul works in our favor. Jonathan Isaac, a little overly aggressive there, but Lordy. Karl-Anthony Towns picked up, backing down Jonathan Isaac after he just picked up a foul, gets the ball right back, trying it over. Towns, this is what we talked about. We need Towns to man up. And again, Isaac getting the better of him, but that time Towns gets the shot to fall. Second time's a charm. And back to an 18-point lead. Bridges staying strong on Bane. Bane with the long two. That's no good. And welcome back to the game, OG Anunoby. And the Knicks now starting to hold their own. But can they get some points to follow? Brunson with the floater. That one is good. Does it count the foul? And Suggs gets a foul of his own. I'm telling you, the battle of the Jalen's. The two of them going back and forth. Every time these two teams play, this ends up being the case. Well, when Jalen Suggs is actually playing and not hurt. It's the same thing. Anything you can do, I can do better. Same call on the other side. Brunson gets it the same way. Brunson going for the and one, gets it to fall. And just like that, a 15-point game. Cut this thing down to single digits and get ready for the fourth. That is the best. Well, the best case scenario is taking the lead in this third quarter, continuing the third quarter of boom. But will that be the case? Another foul, this time Mitchell Robinson reaching on Wendell Carter Jr. Mitchell Robinson getting his second foul, right? That should be, no, it's his third foul. Big Mitch only going to play about 20 minutes, but he going to make them count. 3 fouls for Mitchell Robinson. Chuck D in the building. Shout out to Chuck. Appreciate the Knicks are motivated. Magic got to beat us in all 4 quarters. I agree. There's the turnover right there. Mike Brown getting active. Knicks getting the ball here. And this is the opportunity to strike. Magic showing some sign of weakness. Brunson going after the interior. That one no good. Mitchell Robinson fights. He finds Bridges. Bridges thought about shooting it. Instead looks around, fires the pass to Brunson. Brunson to Towns. Towns looking for OG. OG on the drive on. Fraud that just loses the handle and slips up, and the turnover. OG Anunoby right now on another planet. Oh, Gugua. Tragic. It is hockey season, so maybe some of the condensation made its way onto the floor. But 49-64, 15-point deficit for the New York Knicks. Jalen Suggs throws it in the wrong direction as safety Mikal Bridges. Oh, that's a goaltending there as Bridges gets the fast break lay and cuts the lead to 13. Suggs really trying to argue that call. Good athletic play, but definitely a goaltending call. Knicks now finding their groove. Need the Garden crowd to wake up and give them some life. Chip away for New York. New York about to get this thing to 10 points already. Bane finding Suggs. Suggs with a nice take. Good defense there for Mitch Robinson. They're going to call a foul again. Referees are in complete control of this game, ladies and gentlemen. Not letting them play through it. A foul quick and in a hurry. Mitchell Robinson does a good job denying, and Suggs gets the foul. Crazy turn of events here, but Suggs now going to the line for 2. Suggs missing the first one. Shout out to Rasheed Wallace. If you know, you know. Yeah, you got to let them play through. I thought, this is why I never fall for when the commissioner and people report that they're going to let them play more physical. I'm never falling for that crap, bro. I don't believe it. The minute they start getting rid of the ticky-tack stuff is then when I'll start to believe it. But, man, ticky-tack fouls are always going to be a part of this game, unfortunately. You got to get rid of that stuff, man. Now, those are the plays that kill me. Chat knew what I was talking about. Shout out to Rasheed. 65-51, man. 14-point deficit for the New York Knicks. Knicks chipping away, having a much better look here in this third quarter. Brunson picked up by De Silva. Everybody spacing the floor. Well, Brunson decides he'll do it himself. No good. Tipped away by Wagner. Suggs finding Wagner on the break. Picked up by OG Anunoby. Wagner playing in the mask, but it doesn't seem to be bothering too much. Towns trying to apply some pressure there. Knicks now on a scramble. Bane for a corner three and gets it to fall. The Magic were desperately looking for that type of response. Bridges finding Shamet. Shamet on the mid-range pull. Landry Shamet taking a page out of Mikal Bridges' book there for the mid-range pull. Why didn't Bridges take any threes? I am for 2. You think he's going to get that? He makes 2 every game. Taking Bridges on threes is a toss-up because some games he's either going to get that corner opportunity or you're not going to really see him shoot much. So I don't know. With the way this game is going, we're going to need Bridges to shoot, so we'll see. Offensive foul there. No, they're going to call a foul. I didn't see the numbers. It looked like it was on Karl Anthony Towns. Towns going to pick up the foul there on the interior. Again, chippy. You know, nothing called in my opinion, man. Let them play through it. That foul to me did not need to be called, man. Damn. It always be on ESPN games, bro. It's always ESPN. Sorry, it was on Bridges, by the way. Forgive me. Bridges, the one that picks up the foul there. Hart checking in for Bridges. We just saw Big Mitch check out for Shamet. So now we're back to a small lineup. Josh Hart gets called with the reach in. And yeah, man, this is just what we're going to have to play through with the referees, man. We are seeing some wild and crazy things here. Got to play through it, I guess. But man, oh man. Suggs inbound to Franz Wagner, a fresh 14 again for the Orlando Magic. Knicks trying to stand their ground as they face a 15-point deficit. Wagner, step back, 3-ball over OG. No good, rebounded by the Knicks. And here goes Jalen Brunson. Brunson with the fake. Brunson going all the way, extra pass to Hart. Hart blocked by Suggs. That time it is, in fact, a block. Now the Magic pushing. Suggs thought about it. Bane thought about it. Wendell will let it fly, and his will fall. And the Magic back to an 18-point lead. Jalen Brunson looking for the screen there from Karl Anthony Towns. Hart with the fake. Hart finding OG. OG with the corner three. And welcome to the game. Golly, I feel like I haven't pressed this button in ages. The Knicks finally getting the 3-ball to fall. 1 for 3 is OG. OG only has 5 points, man. Desmond Bane throwing up a wild take. Gets it to fall. Gets the bounce. And Jalen Brunson has been on... he has been on hall monitor patrol all game. He has been upset that we are not getting these delay of game calls. Brunson wants that potential delay of game technical, and we finally see the Magic get their first warning. Lazy pass by Shamet. Shamet faking it. Shamet again from the mid-range. Golly, look at Landry Shamet. 58-73. Knicks trying to get past that 15-point mark, and they get right back to it. 18 bench points for the New York Knicks. Quickly catching up to the Magic, who had 19. Nice sidestep from Wagner. Wagner getting the bounce, and the Magic respond. Josh Hart looking around, screen set by Towns. They're going to let them slide with that one. Towns put a little extra oomph on it. Brunson now with the floater. Brunson making them pay with that little baby floater, back to a 15-point deficit. Good defense there. De Silva loses it, and it's going to be Knicks ball. The referees finally letting them play through it. I thought that would be another foul. And they're playing through it. The New York Knicks chipping away, trying to fight their way back into this one, trying to match the physicality in any way possible with the Orlando Magic. The Magic up by 15. Like I said, as long as this team is close to 10 or under 10-point deficit by the fourth quarter, I will consider this a successful third quarter. Right now, the Knicks winning the scoring battle in the third quarter, 18-13, already at the same output they put in the second quarter. So the Knicks definitely turning things around. The third quarter has been the Knicks' friend so far in the early goings of this season. I know that's a weird thing to say. We're so used to the third quarter of doom, but it has definitely been the third quarter of boom this year. We just need it, like I said, just keep it close, man. Keep it close, get that thing to single digits, because like Chuck said when he first joined the chat, got to beat us in all 4 quarters. Let's go. Let's go. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to 300 in the building. Subscribe if you haven't. Hit that like button if you haven't. We're live for another play-by-play. Remember, Friday, we will be live on Knicks Fan TV for the play-by-play. Chat desperately calling for some extra players. I'm seeing Diawara and Huck fans asking for them to be inserted into the game. I don't know if this is the game for any of that experimenting, but maybe we'll see. I get it, though. I get what you're saying because of the length. I get what you guys are putting down. Chef Curtis says, shout out Knicks comeback. Yeah, Knicks could definitely give us another one. We can't have Huck in this kind of game. But I get what they're saying. It's the length that they're trying to get at, Wisdom. I'm saying the same thing as you. Not sure if this is the kind of game where you do that kind of experimenting, but I also understand the sentiment. Diawara giving us some extra length at the forward position, and Huck, we know what he does on the interior, but not entirely confident in what he gives us offensively, which we also do need some help with in this game. The one said, if you're going to lose, go out making decisions. I get that. If Banchero was back, they could get away from us, but we can catch them. Yeah. No fake comebacks, Frank. Oh, my goodness. Another old Knicks moniker that we haven't talked about in quite some time. The fake Knicks comeback. Oy, oy, oy. Hopefully not tonight. CK, I need that hat from yesterday you had. On God, I donate my kidney for that hat. If you say it loud enough, hopefully your Instagram algorithm will bless you with the same hat. Why are we letting a dude like Bane punk us? To be honest, Desmond Bane on the Grizzlies used to give us problems as well. There's just some players that just love playing the Knicks. Paulo's out for the rest of the game. Yep. Talked about it a few minutes ago. Why not play a little height? This is when you do it early on in the season. I get you. Oh, my goodness. Towns flings it over to OG. OG faking it. Nowhere to go. Finding Hart. Hart doesn't think about shooting it. Goes right into the defense. Shooting a fadeaway jumper instead. And makes them pay. Cutting it down to 13 finally are the New York Knicks. 75-62. 5:50 to go in this game. And the Knicks chipping away a strong third quarter. And look at Towns. Again, active hands. This is what I'm talking about with Karl Anthony Towns this year. Almost. It is turned over. OG lead pass to Brunson. Brunson can't win the race. It's still in bounce, and it's going to be Knicks ball. Hart almost touched it and almost gave possession to Orlando, but luckily at the last second decides not to do it. Smart play there from Josh Hart as the Knicks keep the ball. OG did the right thing. Before anybody says anything about that outlet pass from OG, he did the right thing, but Desmond Bane gave up his body to get that play. Unfortunately, does not work in his favor. Landry Shamet picked up here by De Silva. Shamet with the side step. Shamet back to the mid-range. And Shamet has been cooking at the free throw line. Landry Shamet right now, 11.6 of them in this quarter. Landry Shamet here to save the day. 11-point lead for Orlando. Knicks trying to get it to single digits. OG trying to get there. Does not get there in time. Dunked by Wendell Carter Jr. Chuck D saying, Shamet career rebirth. Shamet, look, man, when Shamet plays for contenders is, Karl Anthony Towns not able to pull in the highlight dunk. What I was going to say about Shamet, when he plays for contenders, he tends to show up. And right now, Shamet playing to the level of what people believe this team will be. A big-time three ball there for the Magic. 16-point lead again as Hart now trying to get it right back. Left open, that's no good. And a rebound by Orlando. The Magic trying to flop all over the place, trying to get some fouls playing the game. But to no avail. Referees now finally letting them play. But Franz Wagner, he's blocked by OG. And Brunson hits it off of Wagner, but the ref is going to say that it bounced off of Brunson at the same time. So still Orlando ball. Seeing some substitutions coming in right now. I think it's Mitch and Bridges checking in for OG and Towns. Love what we're seeing out of Landry Shamet right now. Landry Shamet giving us some serious minutes off the bench. 4 for 6 from the field, 11 points. And Landry Shamet, and I'm telling you, he has been an unsung hero of this young season thus far. He has played at a great level. But except for right one, again, every time I give him, okay, thank God he missed that. Every time I give Shamet some praise, he always falls asleep defensively. Every single time. But that time it does not pay. 64-80. Brunson trying to back down Suggs. Brunson finding Hart. Hart finding Bridges. Bridges firing the three. That one short. Bridges really wanted that one. Knicks could have used that one, but no good. 16-point deficit remains. Wagner finding Suggs. Suggs picked up by Shamet. Wagner back over to Bataze. RGT somewhere rolling his eyes. Suggs thought about it. Suggs pulls it. 28-footer, no good. And, man, Shamet tried to box him out, but too big. And it will be an defensive foul on Landry Shamet. Suggs is being embarrassing, according to Bob, our resident Magic fan. Does Brunson have a shiner? Yeah, he had it. I noticed it yesterday, too. I don't know when it happened. Must have happened in practice or something, but I noticed it last night because he had it before the game even tipped. Cat misses are so bad under the rim. CK was right about that. I'm telling you, bro. Shamet is better than McBride. Much better. Ooh, here we go. Another leapfrog for Deuce McBride. I said it. And this is, look, man, it's just analysis. It's just me analyzing the team. It's not hate or ill will. I am Deuce Hive. But right now, Shamet, the way that he came out this year, he's leapfrogging him. And if Clarkson continues his scoring output the way he has the last few nights, he's leapfrogging him. Deuce can't get lost in the shuffle. Mikal Bridges now, he's trying to mid-range jump his way into the game. That one no good. Rebounded by Bane. Back to an 18-point deficit for the Knicks. Sidestep, Euro, no good. Knicks able to get the rebound. Down goes Hart. That should be a transition foul. Mataze checking on Hart. Hart making sure that he gets his Oscar nominee at the end of the season. Putting on some extra work on the foul, but definitely the right call. The one says that he says that he doesn't trust OG and Bridges just in sense of being able to change the game off the dribble, aggressive, getting into the paint. It's a fair take. That I'm still there with OG. I'm still trying to fully trust OG to be that kind of a guy. I said that last year was until he shows it again this year. I feel like last year was an anomaly. OG has never been that kind of a player up until last year. So we're trying to see if that is something that he can do on a consistent basis year in and year out. So I don't think that's a terrible take, though, one. I do feel like Bridges has shown it. We've seen it in his years with his year with Brooklyn. We saw it last few seasons with Phoenix. A missed layup there from Jalen Brunson. So, but for OG, I get you. I ain't finding that. Jalen Suggs on the drive. He finds Bataze wide open. Bataze feeding Franz Wagner. And the Knicks, after a solid start to the third quarter, now it is just fouls everywhere. And we are stuck with this 17-point deficit. Not sure what that call was. We see the Knicks clapping, so I don't know if it's going to be Knicks ball after the time. Knicks winning the quarter 23-20, but we got to be getting more stops. and taking advantage of the stops that we're getting. But a lot better showing here from the others here. Brunson with 22. Shamet, the second leading scorer, with 11 off of the bench, off of phenomenal shooting. Towns with only 8, but with 8 rebounds as well. Bridges been on and off throughout this game. OG been non-existent. Got to get it together here if we want to steal this one and win. I think that the Orlando Magic came into this game to beat the Knicks tonight. They are trying to make a statement. They're on a mission, and they're down 2 players. Yeah, I completely agree, Dwayne. I said that in the opening. I completely agree with you, Dwayne. Good take. He said, if y'all don't want OG, no one said they don't want OG. No one said they don't want OG. Nice try. Nice try. Alex said, how we go from looking like a super team to looking like this, shaking my head. Still the learning curve. We'll get there. Mama Marina said at least the Bucks and the Bulls are getting beat too, are they? But the Bulls are getting beat by the Pistons, damn it. We don't want the Pistons getting more wins. Cleveland struggling with Miami. So yeah, you're right. If the Knicks aren't able to pull this one out, at least our the other teams that are near us in the rankings could possibly lose as well. Golly, the Grizzlies on back-to-back blowouts, getting absolutely whooped by whatever you want to call this version of the Celtics, 79-51. Jesus. Remember, they lost by 30-something to the Knicks last night. It is just all bad for the Memphis Grizzlies right now. I see you, Alex. I see you, bro. Mixtape left some crates in the car. Win or lose, Cat is soft. He was soft before he got here. Base God sounding off. Like your guy J.R. Smith, CKR 2 or 3s are strong to the hole and can dribble. That type of player. Next, got you. Yeah. Yeah. To me, it's consistently. I do feel like we have that kind of level of guys. I do feel like we could get guys, but it's just the consistency of it happening with some of the guys we have. That's my only fight back on that take. Go Landry Shamet, ex-Sixer. Yuck. Yeah, he was an ex-Sixer. Shamet got around, man. Shamet. I remember him most as a Clipper. I know he was a Sixer, a Clipper, a Sun. And there's one other team. It's escaping me. I feel like he was on one other team before us. Not Boston. I don't know. All right. Well, the Knicks climbed in and almost got to a 10-point deficit and somehow climbed all the way back down to back up to a 19-point deficit. All that hard work in the bin and back to our missing ways. Mitchell Robinson, these referees. It's making this game a game that should be a lot more fun because of the physicality and everything. It's really just taking the energy out of the game. I feel like we haven't had that problem so much this year. This is the first time I'm really feeling this. Like let them play. Let the physicality be a part of the game. That's the problem whenever we have 3 refs that I have no idea who any of them are. Mitchell Robinson here losing his handle. Bridges gets it right back. Has to fire the 3. It's short. Rebounded by De Silva. Knicks got lost on that offensive possession and paid the price. Here goes the pass. Who is that? Who's 13? That's not Houston. They don't have Houston anymore. I don't know who that is. Is that Jet Howard? Jet Howard getting some minutes as Franz Wagner gets the move on Shamet and gets the easy one for 2 when we're back to a 21-point deficit. Brunson firing from – Brunson is not able to find the bucket right now. It's all bad for the New York Knicks right now. Mike Brown trying to go back and forth with Cat and OG and Mitch and Bridges, and it's just all bad. Everybody is clanking every shot opportunity. Bataze clanking that pass. Hart not even looking at the rim. He said, CK, yes, I am. That one was a clean block, but it goes in regardless. And we're back to 19. Josh Hart with a strong move. 86-67, but the Magic fought their way back. And this might just end up being a nothing quarter. Jet Howard firing from three. No good. Rebounded by Bridges. This is what I'm talking about. Push the pace now, Knicks. Bridges finding Brunson. Brunson pulling from three in transition. That's no good. Didn't necessarily say we had to shoot a three, but push the pace. Apply some pressure onto their defense. Bataze dictating, but there goes Brunson running over. Who is that? I think that's Franz Wagner. Yep, Wagner goes down. As we mentioned last game, Jalen Brunson must be a strong SOB because he is just out here running over taller players. It is okay to lose this game, but worrisome to see our shooting is not consistent. That's a fact, Johnson. That's a fact. Yeah, the shooting has been rough today. 38% from the field, 21% from three. Yeah.
Tragic.
What up, Blurry? Said Kitty Cat Towns less impactful than Bataze, and this Sacramento Knicks won't pass through playoffs like this. Bring Tibbs back for God. Yuck! You lost me with that last take, but shout out to Blurry. Appreciate you, man. Bring back Tibbs, he says. Oh, no, we're back with the Tibbs takes. We cannot avoid Tom Thibodeau being brought up. No Tibbs, please. No Tibbs. I'm fine with what we got. Our body language is not cool, Chuck. It definitely is not. Appreciate you, Blurry. Appreciate you. OG Ananobi with the pump fake. OG for three. Need it, and we'll get it. Oh, my goodness. It feels so weird hitting any three-point sound effects because we just haven't been hitting them. Number saying take Brunson out of the game. The chat is just all over on what they would do differently right now, but the fact of the matter just is the Knicks just are not here to play. As Anthony Black gets one of the easiest threes he could ask for, Brunson does not get there in time, and the buckets are trading, and that does not work for the Knicks. Brunson has a full head of steam. He finds Hart. Hart for a corner three. He gets it to fall. But can the Knicks hold on to something here? It is all Magic. 73-91 through all of that, a 31-point third quarter. All they did was trim the lead down from 20 to 18.
Tragic.
It is going to be a mountain climb for the Knicks to win this basketball game, but if it continues at this level, it might be all but over for the New York Knicks in this one, and the home streak could end. But let's see, man. The Saudi Knicks said the Knicks got punched in the mouth. He said, man, Tibbs at least had defense. We've got nothing now. I understand the frustrations. If we don't keep that damn mask, I'm talking about Wagner. Brunson shot, not fall, pass the rock, Cap. Play make for others, please. Yeah. Brunson started off well, but now he has quickly plummeted to 33% from the field, 25 from three. Now it's a bit of forcing from Mr. Brunson, but in his defense, bro, nobody's shot is really falling consistently right now. Not a soul. Not a soul. The fact that Towns got 8 points, did not have that on my prediction list, bro. Did not. Did not see that coming. If Cat doesn't, here we go. Rage Mark might be with me. If Cat doesn't at least drop 10 in the fourth, it's a lost cause. Yeah. Yeah, 8 points for calling the
Oh, Marion and I'm talking about like the B2K.
Gene. I like the last name.
And bam, bam,
Family.
bam,
Oh,
Marion.
Spell it right. Shout out to you, Gene. Appreciate the sub. Yabu's stealing money. Yabu's still catching strays. And he only played 3.5 minutes and made his only shot. When in doubt, blame Yabu. I ain't gonna lie, I'm watching this game, and I can be honest with you, Yabu is the last thing on my mind, man. Yabu ain't even on the floor. Bulls 98, Pistons 104. Nice. Zach, what up, man? The way this squad can score in droves, this game isn't over yet. Zach, you already know I'm right there with you. Ball is not done until the final second rings. Zach, I'm with you, bro. I'm with you. Eddie Marr, I see you. What up, Eddie Marr? Brunson should not shoot the rock at all during the fourth so I can hit my parlay. Man. Man, if you don't get out of here, bro, somebody get number and throw him in prison, bro. That man, I'm here. Man. Cap said leave Yabu alone. Yabu is getting killed out here in these streets, bro. He is getting killed. I agree. The refs are giving this game to Orlando. Yeah, the officiating is terrible. I don't know if I can say they're giving it to Orlando, but they're not allowing this matchup to be what it should be. Let these two teams play physical. That's what's fun about this matchup. That's what I was mostly looking forward to in this matchup. The physicality, man. We ain't really getting a chance to fight back. Referees dictating too much of the play, bro. 18 fouls on our side. 8, like, come on, bro. 36 fouls total. Like, let the teams play, man. Let them play. Let them be physical. We back in action, though. The typical fourth quarter lineup in here for the New York Knicks. A turnover. Clarkson has one man to beat. Sidesteps. Lays it over Anthony Black. And here comes the microwave. Jordan Clarkson. The Clarkson experience in full effect. But let's hope it stays on the up and up and none of the follies. Good screen there from Wendell Carter Jr., but Shamet able to respond. Bane with the shot and the miss. Rebounded by OG. And now, look, you're seeing the Knicks now already trying to push the pace, moving a little bit quicker. McBride on the drive, McBride on the take, drawing some contact. And look at the aggression from Deuce. That's all I'm asking for, Mr. McBride. Off the dribble. Like he knew what he was going to do. Concise decision-making. Come on, Deuce. Now make these 2 damn free throws, man. Knicks trying to cut into this lead. Here we go, Deuce. Magic got almost as many calls as the Knicks. It's even. It's 18-18. That's why, look, man, I said I feel like the calls in general have been over the top. Not even just one way or the other. The referees just trying to take over this game. 91-76. Knicks free throw woes continue as Deuce split those free throws 1 for 2 at the line. Anthony Black on the drive baseline. Great cutoff from Deuce McBride. Wendell Carter making that fadeaway jumper, trying to stop the bleeding a little bit as the Knicks showing some life in the early moments of the fourth. Towns thought about it. Instead, going for the drive, drawing contact. No good there. Gets his own rebound, gets the putback, and that's the Towns I want. Don't flop around. Don't flounder. Go up strong. If you miss it, get your own board and go back up, man. Be dominant, Towns. That's the guy I want to see, man. I hate when you're searching for fouls. Just go play strong, bro. Bane with the take. Bane overshoots it, misses it. Knicks trying to push the pace, and they will. OG Anunoby, one man in front of him. Extra pass to Clarkson. Clarkson for 3. Oh, it's in and out. Rebounded by Wendell Carter Jr. That would have been a huge 3, but the Knicks stuck again at a 15-point deficit. Tyus Jones picked up. Jones finding Bane. Bane to Isaac. Isaac has upped his 3-point shooting, but still not consistent enough. Knicks get the rebound. Shamet, who has been playing a majority of the game, 30-footer for Towns, and Karl Anthony Towns for 3. Forcing the timeout. by Orlando. A 12-point lead for the Magic, and the Knicks are chipping away. Do you already see the difference in the pace by the Knicks? You see how quickly we're getting up the floor and getting shot opportunities. Why did it take until the fourth quarter for this to happen? Look at how fast the Knicks are moving the ball up the court. We're not taking our time. It's not like last year Tom Thibodeau offense that we were just looking at. Now the Knicks, as soon as they get the rebound or they get the stop, they're already moving up the floor. You're forcing the other team to shuffle around and move. Why did we wait till the fourth to do this? Golly, at least make the Magic uncomfortable. Keep them moving, man. Decisive three-point shooting too. Towns deciding, not faking, but now I'm pulling that. I can hit this. I'm the best shooting big in the game. McBride not selling for threes, gets to the rim. Unfortunately, splits free throws, but gets fouled. Like, come on, man. Come on, man. Wait until the fourth damn quarter, bro. He said that's because Mike Brown's a boxing fan. Oh, I hate that analogy so much, bro. That's good. Come on, if they want, I believe it. Come on, Clarkson. Cat woke up. Yes, sir, man. Something tells me this about to be a cardiac affair. If you didn't think it would be, I got some bad news for you. Wisdom said exactly, CK. Right, bro. Dang. Chat watch Tibbs ball for 3 quarters and start calling for Tibbs back. Brother, I just don't understand. It was like a completely different team, and we never snapped out of it. Rebound, walk the ball up the court. I'm like, what are we doing, man? That ain't what got us to 130 the last few nights, man. Especially if y'all not going to lock in defensively. Make them uncomfortable. Get the pace up. Watch the refs move funny during the 5-6 minute mark. Oh, I already know. It's going to go. The referee's trying to dictate this whole thing. I said it before. If I don't know any of the 3 referees, none of these 3 are like guys we're accustomed to seeing. They're going to call every little thing. But hey, man, all that matters is how we close this game out, man. Chuck D said it. Got to play all 4 quarters. Ice! Ice! No! Jesus Christ! Damn it, Obi! Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. All right, same 5. Staying out there. Energy on another level. Black throws up a floater. Great shot there. Gets it to fall. But look. We're already moving. Right off the inbound. Towns Towns looking different. Short. Rebounded by Clarkson. Clarkson holding on to it. He's pulling a 3 ball. Knicks going for everything right now. But you already see the pep in this set. Moving. Good pickup there. Clarkson's going. Oh, he does not settle for the foul. Instead, the floater by Black. 13-point game yet again. But look at the pace. Deuce McBride loses his handle, though. Oh, man. Deuce losing his handle. Try to cut that corner off of the screen. And now Desmond Bane joining the speed race. Jonathan Isaac draws the foul on Karl Anthony Towns. I think that's his 4th. And now Isaac should be getting 2 free throws. Bro, Desmond Bane looked like he is playing the wrong sport, bro. Every time I see him out there, bro. Dude looks like he is playing the wrong sport. Bro does not look like a basketball player. Desmond Bane looked like he would. Desmond Bane looked like he could catch a mean screen pass in the NFL, bro. That's what he looked like.
Omarion and the, I'm talking about like the B2K.
What a legend! Appreciate the sub. What's good, man?
Bam, 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 Omarion.
98-84. He said little ass hard times. I'll just say every time I look, I'm like, oh, this man cooking us, and he doesn't even look like a basketball player. And Deuce McBride back-to-back turnovers, and we continue to go back to shooting ourselves in the foot. Oh, McBride giving us some life here in this fourth quarter, and in the same breath taking it away. Back-to-back turnovers for Deuce. Anthony Black trying to make the Knicks pay, passing it out to Tyus. Tyus tried to make the pass, but lost the handle. Instead, gets it out to Bane. Bane with Landry Shamet on him. He's going to pull. That one doesn't fall, and Deuce gets the rebound. Deuce looking around, waiting for the screen set. Back over to Towns. Towns on the drive, goes right up for it. A lot of contact there. Will get the foul that time. Towns has an opportunity here to cut this lead to 12. Knicks just like hemming and hawing with this comeback. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Double team there. Definitely hit him on the shooting arm. Mark says Brunson will do everything he can to have Suggs foul out late, so it'll be beneficial for us if they call it tight late. Very true. Didn't Brunson foul out Suggs last time we played the Magic too? That's like his little fetish, man. Fouling out Jalen Suggs. Speaking of Brunson getting ready to check back into the game. Wondering who he checked in for. It's got to be Landry Shamet. Shamet has played since the middle of the third quarter. Shamet got to be a little burnt out here. And if anything, now is a good, yes, it was Shamet. Yeah, I was going to say now is the right time to take out Shamet because you would hope that he would be a part of the closing lineup with the way that he has been scoring here tonight, giving us some energy. So taking him out right now would make sense.
Omarion and the, I'm talking about like the B2K and
you.
Bam,
but Jordan
bam,
Clarkson
bam,
stays on the floor with Deuce, Brunson, OG, and Towns. Black handing it off to Suggs. Suggs faking it. Clarkson staying with him. Suggs going up with a wild take. That's no good. Rebounded. And now here we got push the pace. It's what's been working. Clarkson fires a stupid shot. And he just needed to go to the basket there. What was that shot attempt? Bane with the little arms, missing everything. Push the pace. It's like Brunson's allergic to it. Just go forward. Brunson with the spin move. He doesn't know where to go with this sidestep extra pass. And what the hell?
What the hell? Oh my God. No way. Yeah.
Oh, Lord have mercy. What were those last two possessions? Brunson looked so confused, and Deuce McBride saving us with the three because, of course, he is. An 11-point lead for the Orlando Magic. It ain't over till it's over. And look, I am in Mike Brown's head because look at the closing lineup we're about to get as Shamet and Bridges are about to check in. Wendell Carter Jr. swiping at Towns, and Towns is going to get called with the foul here. Weird choice, but Towns picks up his fifth on this play. Towns playing some good defense here. I'm trying to see. Yep, that's the ball. Now, that's what I'm saying. They're both, that's 50-50. It's like, it's so little. Wendell fires back as well, but I'm okay with that. Let them play. That's such a trash call. Now Towns got his fifth foul. That's such a terrible call. Anthony Black with the pull. No good. Rebounded by Carter. And the foul is going to be on Karl Anthony Towns. And I think he's going to foul out. Unless that's his fifth. Am I ahead of the pack with these foul calls? That might have been his fifth. I don't think that's his sixth. Back-to-back fouls for Karl Anthony Towns, man. Bro, this is so trash, man. I'm not a fan, bro. Let them play, man. Let them play, bro. Ay, ay, ay. Let these two teams be physical, man. That's what made the series last year so fun in the regular season. Franz Wagner on the take. OG Anunoby staying his ground, and there he goes again. Oh, boy. Here we go, man. Referees dictating the game here late. Good defense from OG. I'm sure there's going to be some minimal contact here, so I can't argue it, but yep, arm right into him. OG gets the block at the end, but you see him hit the arm ahead of it, so foul is called. Anunoby, I think he gets his fourth. No, that's his first. Oh, OG only with his first foul. And yes, I was corrected. Towns only with 5, so that was not his 6. Just now he just got back-to-back fouls. I was ahead of the game with the fouls. 89-100, man. Franz Wagner trying to keep the Magic's hopes alive here, missing the free throws. Rasheed Wallace, shout out to him. Brunson picked up by Anthony Black. Screen set from Mitchell Robinson. Brunson keeping Black on his hip. Oh, step in, pull up from the mid-range, and Brunson now, it's time to light the burner. 9-point deficit for the Knicks. Even through some raggedy calls, Knicks trying to fight through it. And hopefully the referees is going to let them both play. Suggs firing from way downtown. Suggs making Deuce pay for giving them too much space. Knicks fans started to celebrate, and the Magic made them quiet real quick. Deuce McBride firing to Bridges, a must-need 3. Bridges short for 3. Oh, Mikal needed that shot bad. Can't get it to fall. 12-point deficit. Anthony Black, he thought about it, gets it to Wagner. Wagner, he has Brunson, and here we go. Oh, my God, bro. What am I looking at here? What am I looking at here? This is what I'm talking about, man. You bring in 3 referees off the street, and now all of a sudden this game is all theirs, man. Ay, ay, ay. Yeah, man, that's 5 fouls on Jalen Brunson. When's the last time we could have said that? Jesus Christ. Franz Wagner to the line. Bridges sitting down, has not been his night. Wagner getting both free throws, 105-91. My migraine is flaring. Yeah, man, I'm so beside myself, man. Come on, bro. Brunson with Black on his hip, trying anything, everything. Mid-ranger still going down, trying to fight through it. Referees not letting the teams be physical, at least not letting the Knicks play physical. Now, got to watch and be careful on how these two teams look at the way that he has to defend. Like, he's forced to defend that way because the way it's been called, this is what it has to be. Can't blame Brunson there. Brunson playing with 5 fouls. Someone said I heard Terry Rozier's in attendance. Brunson, a lot of contact. No foul that time. Here we go. Look, man, we were having fun so far this season. We haven't had a game quite like this one. But 12-point game, Magic fighting through it. Anthony Black firing a 3. That one goes down. Can't blame the refs on that one. Got to defend. Anthony Black making the easy one. And you can tell everybody on the Knicks, coaching staff, players frustrated with the series of events going on in the last few minutes. This game was looking like it was going to be a fun one close down the line. But here comes default referee 1 through 3 taking it over. And look, man. Y'all know me. Y'all know me. I don't do the ref blaming, but Lord have mercy. All I ask, let them play. Let us beat ourselves, man. Let us beat ourselves. We ain't even getting the chance to play physical. Tragic. It is what it is, man. How much time we got left? We still got 4:18 left. 15-point game. We'll see. We'll see what comes down the pike, but it's not a good sign when your two quote-unquote best players both have 5 fouls already. Fouls are everywhere right now. Mitchell Robinson with 4, 5 apiece from Towns and Brunson. OG with 2 of them. Bridges with 2 of them. It has been a raggedy night for the New York Knicks across the board. And if you are fouling 23 times, it also does not help. Well, let's see. It also doesn't help if you're shooting 30% from 3. Jesus. But hey, man. A lot of game left. We gonna see what happens here. But more importantly, man, shout out to you guys for rocking with me in the chat. We got 400 in the building. Interesting night, frustrating night thus far. But let's see how this thing closes out one way or another. Your New York Knicks. I want to say we're fighting. We're trying. But yeah. Blurry, not a fan of Mike Brown. Appreciate you coming through. Not sure if I agree with the take, but I'm glad to have had you here. Have a good one, Blurry. Chat just going back and forth, blaming everybody. Refs glazing the Magic so hard. Mikel's shot was flat tonight. Yeah, nobody had a shot tonight, bro. Everybody, y'all. Brunson, 9 of 21. Jesus. Yeah, Bridges, 3 for 9, not great. OG only putting up 4 shots is crazy to me as well. You know who shot the best tonight? Gershon Yabusele. 1 for 1, 100%. Talk about him. Oh, boy, I needed something to laugh at, man, because I am so frustrated with that, bro. It's my biggest, not my biggest. I think my biggest basketball pet peeve is when you don't call out a screen or call out a defender when you're defending somebody and then they steal the ball from you. But my second biggest pet peeve is down the stretch of a basketball game when it's supposed to be decided between the two teams, referees take over. Just takes the fun away, man. But hey, still time. 4 minutes. Knicks looking to inbound. Shamet is back in. Shamet gets the pass to OG. OG back out to Shamet. Here we go, man. Here we go. What else we got? Brunson looking for the screen. Double screen set. The Knicks need to score on this possession. Towns finding Brunson. Brunson on the drive. Brunson, an open lane, gets it to fall. And we'll take anything that we can get. Back to a 13-point deficit. Defense here. Jalen Suggs looking for that foul there. Luckily, the referees let it fly. Deuce McBride trying to stay with Suggs. And OG over helping for whatever reason. Luckily, Franz Wagner doesn't make him pay for it. Now the Knicks got a chip. Got time. Got a chip away here. Towns thought about it. Towns going right after Carter. Throws up some nonsense. No foul on our side. Out of bounds on Brunson. Towns now, instead of looking for a good shot, instead trying to draw a foul. Never the right idea. You want to try and get the best shot, not just try and get a foul. I hate that shot. Yeah, the outside shooting is crazy tonight. What's happening? And it's second night of a back-to-back. It's affecting us the way I was hoping it wouldn't. Here we are. Anthony Black finding Wendell Carter Jr. Oh, my gosh. Clips him. And Wendell Carter Jr., there's that thing. You can't do that. That is the Josh Hart, Karl Anthony Towns special right there. Holding onto the ball, poking your booty out, thinking that you can set. That's not a screen, bro. It's illegal. Look, he does the thing. This is the thing they do. You can't do that. Again, Jalen Brunson and Josh Hart both in the battle between each other for an Oscar nominee, but definitely the right call. Brunson now trying to draw some contact. Referees not biting on the bait. And the Knicks, instead of looking for shots, looking to sell fouls instead. And it's just killing our opportunity to get back in this game. Brunson staying with them. No good there. And a foul called. And that one might be on OG Anunoby. Excuse me. That one might be on OG Anunoby. Hopefully on OG Anunoby, because if it wasn't, Towns is out. But Anunoby picking up his third foul. Yeah, this one's tragic. Got to give the Magic their props. They're handling business. Knicks never looked like they were in this one. They had a few runs here and there, but could not get the job done. 2:50 remains. You got to hope that they can give you one more run, but with the way the Magic are holding them off right now, seems like it's all but over. Good save there from Brunson, finding Deuce. Towns there. Lead pass to McBride. McBride gets the layup to fall. 13-point game. 2:40 remaining. Defense is key here. Deuce going for the steal. Brunson going for the steal. Double team on the way. Suggs holding on to it. Suggs decides to go all the way. He hands it off to Carter. Carter can't get anything. He finds Bane. Bane with 7 on the shot clock. Bane picked up by Brunson. Brunson needs to get a stop. He's trying to sell the foul. He will sell the charge. And Brunson has some words for the referee. Chuck D said, LOL, refs nonstop. It's been their game. It's been their game. It's so much so like even the Knicks are trying to play into the referee shit because it's been their game, man. Oh my goodness, what was that take from Deuce McBride? McBride, everybody got something to say to the referees. Let's just wrap this thing up. I'm over it. Desmond Bane, big three. Yeah, everybody more focused on the referees than playing the game right now. This one is all but over. Magic win the mental welfare. Down goes Brunson. Brunson looks like he twisted his ankle on the drive. It happened so quickly, but Brunson able to walk it off. He's looking over saying he's fine. Brunson got up pretty quickly. I'm trying to look at it again. Oh, yeah, steps on Wendell Carter's foot. Jesus, ankle touching earth. You saw the ankle go all the way down. Brunson moving on like nothing happened. But gee, you hate to see that. Brunson missing the free throw. Oh, man, Knicks look to bounce back on Friday against the Miami Heat. Again, we will be live on Knicks Fan TV for that play-by-play. Unfortunately, the Knicks win streak in the Garden ends today. And it looks like Mike Brown officially throwing the white flag. Diawara, Hukporti, and Kolek check into the game. Brunson at the line for his second of 2 free throws. Hopefully to cut this lead back to 15, but it's all but over. The Orlando Magic bringing the Knicks down to earth a little bit after a run of phenomenal basketball for the Knicks. The Magic bring us down a peg. Lo said, what in the Chauncey Billups is going on? It's our best showing all year, so I'm pretty happy. Congratulations to you. Ant said so much pain. Speaking of pain, Brunson just walks right out and goes into the locker room. I hope it's nothing too serious, but we saw his whole ankle touch the earth. That is never a fun roll. Not sure if he's going to be missing some time. Towns, bit of a disappointing game. He did have 15 and 12, 6 for 15. Oh, my God. He got 15 points on 15 shots. Man, I can't point fingers, bro. Everybody was bad. Everyone was bad. I'm happy Brunson got 31, but even his 31 was bad. Nobody was really good. Landry Shamet, probably our most efficient player tonight, but yeah, this one was the Magic's game from the beginning. They came out with that physical energy, and you saw it. Never gave us a chance. Shout out to John Jansen. 1 cent short, so Nikita won't read it, so I'll read it for you. A lot of upsets today. Dogs cooking today. I don't get it, John. You talking about as far as the Magic was cooking? Who the dogs, man? Oh, Yabu trying to keep it 100, and Yabu selling. Stays 100%. Yabu Selly looking at the crowd saying, can't blame me. Fouge Alvin. Oh, man. Frustrating, right? Losses suck. Losses suck. Losses suck. Game on. Oh, losses suck. OG and Bridges, it's on them for team to do anything, period. Nah, yeah, true, but it's not just them. We can go down the list for everybody that didn't show up. Like all our favorites to cook. Got you. See, so the way I read it, shout out to you, John. You didn't have to read super. I appreciate you. You didn't have to read super. He said a lot of upsets today. Dogs cooking today. I understand what you say. You mean like they tired. I got what you meant. I got what you meant. Will Rose, I appreciate you. Shout out to all you guys. Yeah, we be live on Friday on KFTV. We still got a few minutes left in this game. Next up is OKC Lakers. That should be a fun game, even though, basketball is stupid. Luka Doncic looking at Austin Reeves like the Knicks lost? Probably, right? That's probably what he said. They don't give a damn about us, bro. 103-117. Both teams have emptied their bench. Inbound to Bataze. Bataze finding Jet Howard. Howard letting it fly. That's no good. Rebounded by the Frenchman and put back by De Silva. And the Magic still cooking away as this one is about to come to an end. 1:10 remaining. Tyler Kolek trying to give them something. Yabusele, who's already hit 2 of them, that time misses his first shot of the game. Yabusele, comes against the steal. Yabusele showing some effort. Lead pass to Pacome, and Pacome Daddier. And we had a little bit of a French connection. Yabusele, steal and lead pass. They trying to blame you, Yabu. Yabu playing great in this garbage time. 3 ball by Jet Howard, and that one goes down. 43 seconds remain. No song tonight. The Knicks, unfortunately, take the L. GG's, man. Pacome, first point of the year. Was it? A yuck. He said, can I say it yet? You can say it to your little heart contends, Bob. White Iverson. I'm sussing. Oh, man. Bounce back game, and it's Miami. Remember, Miami gave us a loss. I think they were our first loss of the season. No, second loss of the season. No, they were the first. Miami Heat giving us our first loss this year. Yeah, it was Miami, Milwaukee, Chicago, and then again here against Orlando. Our 4 losses this year. Pacome, a lot of Frenchmen on the floor right now having some fun, but Knicks fans are not. I can only imagine what the calls are going to sound like tonight on KFTV as they go live for postgame immediately after this. You're not getting any stat readings from me. It was just all ass. It was just all bad. 25 fouls as a unit is incredible. 14 turnovers as a team. I mean, we did a lot better in the second half. We had 9 in the first half, 5 in the second. A lot better, but still ugly. Shooting numbers. And we didn't even shoot as many threes as we're typically asked of. We're asked to get around that 45 mark. We only put up 36, which I think is about league average. And we shot 31%. 44 from the field. 78 from the free throw line. What in the Tom Thibodeau was going on today? A lot to figure out between now and Friday, but hopefully the Knicks can get their lick back as they face off against the Miami Heat for the second time of the season on Friday. If you didn't hear it the first 80 times I mentioned, I'll mention it again. We will be live on KFTV for that play-by-play. So I will see you guys over there on Friday. Appreciate all my new subs. Appreciate all my members. We got a new member today. Shout out to Chef Curtis. And we had some supers today. Appreciate you guys. Greg throwing up the bins. Yeah, man. Vega correct. Vega said Magic hate the Knicks. Don't get it twisted. They hate that we took over their place every time. I believe it. I believe it. Yeah, that's why we call it MSG South. No, we don't. That's MSG South. Yep. We'll get it back Friday. I have faith in our guys, CK. That's how it's supposed to be, Mr. Kev. Peace until Friday. Great job. Appreciate you guys as always. Friday will be a loss. Greg already sipping the haterade. If you can't beat Orlando, there's no way you beating the Heat. Kim said, thanks, CK. Thank you as well. Shout out to you guys over on Twitch as well. Smitty says spanked. Yeah, we got a nice little butt whooping. Not referees pissed me off in this one. Not going to win when OG and Bridges combined for 14 points. Go ahead and fart on these stats. All right. Well, we don't get the song tonight. We don't deserve the song because we lost. I will see you guys on Friday for another play-by-play on Knicks Fan TV post-game brought to you live on KFTV. Yeah, that's it. That's it for me, man. Appreciate all the love. I'm out of here. Shake it off. See you guys on Friday.